I love you enough to tell you, you ain't ready to revolt shit. You don't feed yourself. You don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them. You don't prepare your own meat. You don't own your own land. You don't have a seed going in your window. So you think about revolutionaryism, you think about fighting and dying in the street, you ain't shit.
Killer Mike said black people ain't ready to revolt. It's a disparaging marriage and he ready to elope. Maritime coastline, deep V hull boat, crack a nose turned up, machete to your throat. The divine snatched the arm back, she fine, she in Zinga. Moroccan mercenary got a line on Moringa, ask Chief X to swing it. Go fund me to rock a new car, or build a school like I'm Dr. Umar. Nah, go fund some more guns, banana clips and cannabis, and bury it, the jackal, Anubis. I'm cool, keep them heaters, and I'm in tie in an abyss. He ain't rapping due to libations, he just channeling this.
Hands down, you ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are as a part of this system as any white person gentrified.
I'm on life, hovercraft propellers over swamp water. We make the thoughtful think they should have thought harder. Be aware of this. Don't blink, there's only one blunt between the careful and careless. It's hard to face it when you need a shrink or a therapist. Mental disorder ordered them to label you a terrorist. I breathe elements and I found the secret. We could all walk on water if it's ground beneath it. I carry my weapon and keep my trees, and still be Hotep and ask to rig Nasheed. 6 in the morning, I greet my seed, then do everything I think I need.
I have to say this, because I know our spirit and our emotions get stirred. I'm not against nobody on the panel. I'm with everybody on the panel. I'm not opposed to anybody. I agree with everything my brother said about revolutionaryism. So let me ask you guys a few questions. We're in the South, we're in the heart of the South right now. Who fishes? Who knows how to fish? Hands down. Who knows how to hunt? Let's hands. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down.
Black people, are you ready to revolt? Black people, are you ready to revolt?
Yo.
Black people, are you ready to revolt? Black people, are you ready to revolt?
What's up? I opened up the Zoom real early today, but I might get to it, and once some people get the notifications and get in here. Got a little bit of time. I ain't really interested in the Super Bowl. But since my wife gonna cook some food, I'm gonna act like I am. I think I pinned the link already. What's up, though? I'm gonna play another song and let's roll into it.
Moronic script in my car too. Roll through with them arches, all cool. That's in my shinu. I'm Bennu giving y'all truth. Iron core for meteorite should be chartreuse. Turbocharged the chariot and almost left Ferrari. The queen like almost Nefertari. Immortalize an image, put a figure in a figurine. Him at Netherin, who her? Them leopard skin kilts, yeah, the clan wear 'em. And I turn your knee suit to a fan bearer. Have my servants build a new stadium where I'ma slaughter you, surround your tumor line with boot cranium. Remove the organs, we preserve the dead, mummify them, then carve them a reserve head. And all your internet mans who lied with you, died with you, sacrificed their life, afterlife with you. Now I'm all in your spot, and I'm calling the shots, while your soul get devoured in the hall of my eye. Ain't a night ballin' or not, care if you ballin' or not. I'm still gonna tell you guys, go to Kemet like El Shaddai. You ain't no king, no king. You're like Cambyses, the Persian who couldn't draw the Nubian bowstring. Melt the jewels in your crown into a gold ring. Refashion them after smashing the whole thing. You're like Pepe II. Too old, king. If you think it ain't black, then let me just check 'em. I know the syntax. Every morphine and phoneme. The scholarship top line, dog, and the flow mean. And my debater make a fraud quit the internet. Sometimes I wonder if I saw to fix this window yet. That's what you call repair, re-end. They heard the king of Mijal was a scary man. And he is though. I'm telling you, you better contain him, man. He's busting arrows at all these Mediterraneans, killing them. Now we ain't getting no views. Yeah, them flip-flops look like Tutankhamun shoes. And y'all just wiki, thinking I'm enthused. They turned Egyptian temples to churches and still say, I'm enthused. It's crazy. They just wiki, cause they lazy. So they can call me pseudo, it don't faze me. The page monetized, so crushing you clowns pays.
That's right.
Magi archers.
What's up? I'm probably gonna give me some rest. I'm sitting here like I'm ready. I don't know what I'm doing. Peace to the chat. What's up, Joe? What's up, good God? Ken Africa James in the building. Sadiq, what's up? Shim Super Top. Yurick. Black Lion Supreme. Peace to y'all. Why? Hey, why, James? Why after Reggie whipped out the Sonoron and what he really said, Cat's been acting straight retarded now. So it ain't even nothing to talk about no more. What's up, Lady Kier? It ain't even nothing to talk about no more, huh? You know what I'm saying? When cats is smacking their lips, like, when cats are smacking their lips and they ain't got nothing to really say, it's like went over. So we ain't tripping. Now they trying to go get the big homie. The big homie cannot talk to us. Do you know I contacted the leading epiograph, if that's a word, who deal with the writings of the text. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, the Cairo Symposium. What's that? I had to put him up on game so he could come on the show. PhD, leading Egyptologist. When you think they talked about the word Kim, all they did was repeat it over and over, the same stuff about the Black Silt. Let me not catch nobody that is under the sound of my voice ever making claims to Kemet, meaning the Black Silt. We messed that up. We just tore that apart. I can't wait. Why hasn't anyone tried to refute this? How come ain't no shows came on with cats like, here go the Black Silt right here? Shout out to you, Big T. Glad you received the book. Glad this slow U.S. Postal Service is still working. But think of how tedious a task of setting up a postal service is. Like cats be wanting to run a nation. Cats wouldn't even get the post office right. Cats would get the post office right eventually. That's not that hard. But that is a tedious task, though. Getting mail delivered like that. Shout out to you, though. So who is this old school Zahi Hawass? Now, this is the funny part, y'all. They still using what? Whatever they still using, I ain't tripping. I'm just carrying on. I ain't even had nothing to stream about that stuff. We told y'all everything. Ain't been no refutation videos. It's just been skepticism. Pure good old European skepticism. That's all it's been. That you would think, just like Polite went to some white people page and jacked the 5G, that's what cats be doing. I can show you. Cats just be jacking. They go find some European hype and they teach it to the community. Let me prove it. When I show you this video, you're going to think they talking about some people in our community that's just skeptical of everything. Let me see. Watch this. Let's look at this. This is just some white dude talking about how he became delusional with the community, with the skeptic community.
Yours?
Now let's just listen to this video because it's, hold on. Because everything he about to describe is what you're going to been there witnessing for the last year about the evidence that we put forth about Black Egypt. Now this dude was a member of the real skeptic community. Not the clone of it trying to bring it to Black people, you feel me? Try to teach Black people how to be atheists and skeptics. That's the whole thing. The underlying undertone. So let's listen to him. He gonna damn near sound like he talking about everybody who arguing about the Kim glyph, saying it don't mean black. Listen.
Welcome to Walden Pod. I'm your host, Emerson Green. So this is not a why I'm leaving the skeptic community video, because I haven't been a part of the skeptic community for years at this point. Of course, my experiences from within the community from about 2015 to 2019 might not reflect yours. It seems that the character of the skeptic community has changed in the intervening years, especially politically. I'm only speaking to my experiences, the stories I heard, things I saw, etc., when I was an active member of the online skeptic community. I would also urge you not to take this as some kind of theory about the skeptic community followed by endnotes and citations. This is a mostly disorganized and incomplete story about how I gravitated towards a certain group and about how I drifted away. I don't begrudge anyone who wants to remain a part of the skeptic community, I just don't fit in there. In a nutshell, I think that genuine skepticism is far less important to the skeptic community than the kinds of conclusions that one comes to. Much of the skeptic community just doesn't live up to its professed values, and many of the leaders of the skeptic community have proven themselves to be untrustworthy sources of information on the topics they speak about. They've misled me often about what others believe and why. And I'll just say I have another related episode planned about the pointlessness of informal logical fallacies. This is also an attack on skeptics, since the invocation of informal fallacies constitutes about 90% of skeptics' reasoning capacities.
Exactly.
So the skeptic community, for me, was composed of a handful of organizations, online groups, podcasts, and figureheads. CFI, the James Randi Educational Foundation, the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe, the New Atheists, and various online groups, smaller podcasts, and
See, it's all one thing, y'all. It's just a white package in blackface.
so on. They organized events like The Amazing Meeting, Skepticon, and other conferences and conventions that discussed skepticism, atheism, science education, activism, and other related things. What are they skeptical of? God, Bigfoot, parapsychology, conspiracy theories, homeopathy, dualism, aliens, and other things they
Kemet.
deem to be irrational or pseudoscientific.
Now notice how all these words is going together. Skepticism, atheism, pseudoscientific.
According to them, people only believe in God, conspiracy theories, souls, aliens, and so on because they suffer from cognitive biases and are prone to committing informal logical fallacies. So that's a very loose description of what the skeptic community is, what they believe, and why I have a problem with them. To reiterate, a number of skeptics fail to live up to their professed values, including many leaders in the skeptic community who have repeatedly proven themselves to be untrustworthy sources of information on the topics they speak about.
Oh my God.
And their analysis of why people believe what they believe, for example, in this book I have in my hand, The Skeptic's Guide to the Universe, is astonishingly superficial. And to be clear, it's not all binary here.
Our cat's critiques of everything we show astonishingly superficial.
Respect many skeptics, and I would vouch for a good deal of them. One more disclaimer. I would ask for a bit of charity in this episode, which I realize is asking a lot given the topic and how I'm approaching it. The reason is that I recorded this for patrons originally,
See, look,
but
y'all
at
ain't
their
gonna say
prompting
he begging
decided
for
to
cash apps though, huh?
release it to everyone else. And when I was recording this, I was drinking a bit, as you'll see in the video. And at a few points, I chose to use highly incendiary examples to make a point when I could have opted for examples that weren't so controversial. Typically, I see theism versus atheism taken as a case to make some of the points I'll be making, but I chose to rely mainly on conspiracy theories instead. So, for the same reason some atheists are called crypto-theists for failing to have a sufficiently crude, oversimplified, black and white understanding of theism that never strays from a disparaging tone, I know I'll be called a conspiracy theorist. And that really can't be helped. For many skeptics, you cannot talk about these subjects in anything other than an uncompromisingly derisive way.
You hear me?
So someone like me who refuses to do that is liable to be ejected from the tribe. So you may not agree with me at certain
You
points.
hear him?
That's bound
He like, if you talk about this in any other than a derisive way, you're gonna be ejected from the tribe. This is exactly what they're doing.
to happen since I have a fairly idiosyncratic web of beliefs, but you can always count on the fact that I will be honest with you. Well, strap in, everybody, because we're
All right, well, I just was listening to his initial commentaries because I don't want to be derailed by that. But you could just hear how that sound like he talking about like cats who skeptical of the Greeks calling themselves black. I put something calling the Egyptians black. All these dudes keep on talking about Herodotus. They can't get around Herodotus, right? None of these people said nothing about no damn soil. I repeat, none of these people, when they was talking about the Egyptians, was like, man, did you see the soil? Bro, we went to Egypt. You should see the soil. Now, there is scholastic historical commentary on the black soil. But none of that commentary links or says Kemet is called that because of that. None of it says that. None of it that I've come across so far. And I got the link up right now for somebody just to debunk me. Just click the link and say, here, go right here. You look stupid. Egyptians are not Arabs. Well, that's already not true. People keep saying Egyptians ain't Arabs. I can prove that right now that's wrong. Egyptians are Arabs. They just lying to you. And everybody in the chat who want to say, they only got 17% Arab DNA, you stupid. It ain't no such thing as Arab DNA. Arab is a culture. So you could be black and be Arabic. You could be pale and be Arabic. And y'all will have two different DNAs. Is this so simple? Arabic ain't a race. Arab. That ain't a race. Arab is a culture. Now, are Egyptians living? Oh, so it ain't black Arabs? Can you not come from the Sudan and go into Saudi Arabia and become Arab? Arabized Negroes. That's what they're called, Arabized. So they're Arab. They speak Arabian. They got a tunic on their head, and they wearing some white linen looking at you like, what you talking about? I ain't Arab. It's a culture. So are Egyptians living Arab culture? They speak Egyptian Arabic. How camels get in Egypt? Elder Suntan. So they just stick with Herodotus, right? They don't go to none of the other Greeks. And then when they try to refute it, they just get overwhelmed with data. Now look at the different time periods. This 125 to 190 AD. Lucian, the Greek writer, Lyson is described as a young Egyptian. This boy is not merely black. He ain't just black, but he has thick lips and his legs are too thin. Who is he describing? All of us. I'm just saying. Unless you got your European Neanderthal in you, that's helping you have the husky build. That ain't really a traditional African build. That build comes from a lot of different stuff. But I ain't saying there wasn't nobody stocky like that on the continent, but that's not a equatorial build. Being stocky, you're gonna overheat. So you need to have tropical limb proportions. That's what they're called. And this is what he's noticing. He says, this boy is not merely black, but he has thick lips and his legs are too thin. His hair is worn in plaits behind, showing that he's not a freed man. We don't need to worry about none of that Roman culture stuff. We're just looking at this description. What's up with the Watcher? I be putting some slappers up on my Bandcamp. I asked that producer, Dad Perry, if he wanted that song Hard Koof. I don't know what he's doing with it. So if he don't want it, I'm just going to put it on Bandcamp or whatever. I mean, I'm sure he wanted it, but you know what I mean. So why they don't refute this? Why they just stuck on Herodotus? That they can't debunk Herodotus. No matter how you translate this word black, you can't get around it. Because they be going in further. Thick lips and his legs is too thin. Only too thin to the European. Oh, y'all think I made that up about the stocky Neanderthals? Neanderthals were stocky, bruh. And hella hairy and shit. Hair all on their back, hair everywhere. Come on, bruh. You can see the difference. Let me show some stuff I've been watching just so y'all can laugh and say, hell no. But I watched so many YouTube videos, it might be hard to, I didn't clip everything. I don't be clipping everything. I did clip this. Let's listen to this.
But Neanderthals did ultimately die out. The big question is why. So the disappearance of the Neanderthals, I mean, first of all, we have to argue really whether, are they actually extinct if, you know, there's 2% of their DNA in a lot of people alive today. Some people have calculated that if you put all...
Did he say we have to ask if Neanderthals are really extinct? Do y'all know, James, you should have busted their head with this fact he about to drop. And that looked like Christopher Eric, but I could be completely wrong. That's probably not him, actually. So, dude, there's more Neanderthal DNA in the world today than it was 40,000 years ago. You listen to this.
Actually extinct if...
He said we got to ask ourselves if they are actually extinct. Now, if they ain't extinct, who is he talking about? Golly, man, cats got to stop fronting on James. See, I be kicking back watching cats argue. Then I go see who the people really like. I'll just go watch to see for myself. It says what happened to the other human species.
Is why.
So the disappearance of the Neanderthals, I mean, first of all, we have to argue really whether, are they actually extinct if, you know, there's 2% of their DNA in a lot of people alive today. Some people have calculated that if you put all the DNA around the world together from Neanderthals in different people's genomes, you could actually reconstruct 40 or 50% of the Neanderthal genome. And of course, that's present in billions of people. So actually, there's more Neanderthal DNA on Earth today than there was 50,000 years ago. That's a remarkable thought. Yes.
There go that skepticism, making you not hear what the man is saying.
Actually, there's more Neanderthal DNA on Earth today than there was 50,000 years ago. That's a remarkable thought. Yes.
James.
Present in billions of people. So actually, there's more Neanderthal DNA on Earth today than there was 50,000 years ago. That's a remarkable thought. Yes, physically extinct, they disappeared as far as we know about 40,000 years ago. So why did they disappear? I mean, the short answer is we don't know. There are many different ideas, and I think it was probably a combination of things. So I don't think it's a coincidence that they disappeared not long after Homo sapiens started to get into their territories and grew in numbers.
Well, I don't know. But I heard what he said, and it's not hard to hear. Like, that wasn't hard to hear. He was like, are they really extinct? If we got some DNA...
Shorts. Show more.
What's that? Oh,
Subscriptions.
I don't know what that is.
Show 406 more.
All right, let me fix it.
More from YouTube.
I don't know what the hell.
Help. Send feedback.
What?
Your clips. Sword. Neanderthal.
I know how to mute it so y'all won't hear it. But I don't know why it's doing that.
Not those people.
All right, I don't know what the hell that was. It just started talking to me. So let's look at some of these. Now, some argue that this is an listen to the pseudo ass argument Garfield tried to come with. So you had this in your book? You say this is Aristotle. Some say this is not Aristotle. This is called pseudo Aristotle. All right. So it's pseudo Aristotle. What do it say? Those type of points don't help you win any argument. Whoever wrote it said, "Too black a hue marks the coward as witness Egyptians and Ethiopians." Why never say Ethiopians and Egyptians? None of these texts reference Ethiopians as the first black people that they're talking about. Kim means honey. Oh Oh my God. Now listen, they gonna listen to people who say anything, even the stuff that the dictionaries don't say. And Brother Reggie showed us something good in the TLA. I didn't even see that Kimu in the TLA with a man behind it. Reggie the man. So no matter who wrote this, what does it say? Too black a hue marks the coward as witnessed Egyptians and Ethiopia. And so does also too white a complexion. As you may see from women, the two complexions of courage is the complexion of courage is between the two. They listening to somebody who telling y'all Kim mean honey. Y'all. Oh my gosh. How bad is this gonna get before it's over? Oh, not Kim. Oh, Melatory. Oh no. That's hella stupid. They gonna listen to anything. They just some dummies. Like they don't know what melanin means. Like, come on now. Like they don't know the Greeks. Well, they probably don't know. The people listening to that scholar probably don't know the Greek had four terms for that. And no one besides that person who came on there will tell you that term, melakris or whatever, meant honey, bro. It's the first time I ever heard that in my entire life. Now, you got to know when the first time you ever hear something in your entire life is on somebody's YouTube presentation. And they ain't showing you sources. I don't know if Egyptos equals black, but whatever. Now, the Ethiopians, this is another source, all right? Like, why they keep talking about what Herodotus said? The Ethiopians, say also that the Egyptians are colonists sent out by the Ethiopians. Osiris, king of kings and god of gods, having been the leader of the colony. They added that Egyptians had received from them, as from authors and their ancestors, the greater part of their laws. Now they relate that all people, the Ethiopian. Now, why don't you just get your scholar to look at this and debunk every slide I put up and show how every one of these slides is wrong, knowing that they sourced. And this is what the source material says, not me. So you're going to be debunking Bibliotheque Historica or Bibliotheque or whatever Historica. That's who you'll be debunking. Here's Herodotus. This the one that they try to say, oh, Herodotus this, Herodotus that. This is only one. My own conjecture. Now, when we look at Herodotus' map, they all died, just like Chief X died on some other TV that night. When you look at Herodotus' map, they all die. Guess what? Kemetic cities had walls around them. Remember that. Because that's hella key when we start talking about the sack of Thebes, where 120,000 Thebians migrated south, I apologize. South. 120,000 Thebians migrated south when the Thebes got sacked by the Greeks. These is in the times when populations were smaller, but it was a lot bigger than 120,000 that time. But that was just Thebes. This is what I'm telling you. This is why I say cities have walls. So, you know they sacked every place else because they took all of Egypt. We don't have documentation of the other people leaving. We do have documented the entire population of Thebes. I can't never say entire. The majority of the population of Thebes migrating south during the sack of Thebes, when 40,000 Greek soldiers came. Look, my own conjectures were founded first on the fact that they are black-skinned and have woolly hair. So they want you to think this means honey. It don't even mean honey skin. They said it mean honey. The word I don't even want to say it, but it's like melocritus or something. That's a compound with melanin at the front, melos at the front, and whatever they use for skin at the back. So he found that they were honey skinned, like the Ethiopians and the Egyptians. Their claims don't make no skins. So that would make the Ethiopians honey skinned. They'll do anything to avoid this black reality. Why they didn't look at all these other Greek claims? Why they only talk about Herodotus? Huh? The men of Egypt are mostly brown or black. So what the brown mean then? So they brown or honey? The men of Egypt are either brown or honey. That's what they want y'all to believe. It's nonsense. All you got to do is pull up any Greek dictionary, man. Dang, they retarded. But most of these scholarly platforms got the interlinear for you. So you can just click it and they'll show you what it means. Now look, why they only going to one scholar? They didn't see all this stuff I put on the screen. This is amazing. They keep talking about Herodotus. Let's read this. Apollonius of Tyre says of him that he was gaunt, very tall, and black. Hence the fact that, according to Chrysippus or whatever, in the first book of the Proverbs, certain people called him an Egyptian vine shoot. So because he was black, they called him an Egyptian vine shoot. See that? An Egyptian vine shoot. Peace to Haskell. I see you click the link. I got to share the see you repping Noble Drew Ali in the building. What's up with you?
Yes, sir. Magi Arch is in full effect. Brother Casual, how you feeling, brother?
All is well. How about yourself?
Man, cooling, man.
Why
Cooling,
they don't,
brother.
why they don't look at none of these other Greeks? They all meant honey.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, I cited Diodorus Siculus on a particular panel, and I was told that he's what was the terminology? You know, the brother with the comb over who claims he's Coptic, but he's lived in South Carolina for the last 30 years.
That dude ain't no damn Coptic. He a fraud. But what about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm on the panel. I forgot what I had brought up Diodorus for, but he's what he said. Diodorus is low rate. He's low rate. He's bottom shelf. That's the terminology. He's bottom shelf. So another one of our African American brothers quickly co-signed. Oh, keep in mind he's never heard of Diodorus Siculus, but he gave the immediate endorsement, right? Because it dovetailed with his preconceived notions. So I say that to say this, Brother Smash. Don't never forget, man. These boys are polemics. Like I was talking to Chris, he said he's skeptics. Nah, because a skeptic say I don't believe, but I'm a appraise the evidence and potentially I could change my mind.
That's an honest skeptic, not an intentional skeptic. You know, somebody with honest skepticism is allowed. We all have that. But if you say I am a skeptic, you're saying that you're not going to believe nothing you hear.
Right. Nah, but these boys ain't none of that. They not an honest or dishonest skeptic. I told Chris, these boys is polemics. A polemic come in with an agenda. A polemic is just a fancy word for a hater. You know what I'm talking about? They got their agenda. They got what it is they see, and that's it. They not moving. They don't care about none of it. Because the man gonna tell me that Diodorus is low rate. Never heard of the man. Not for me. So you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but too bad I got so many scholars on the screen that they're gonna look stupid trying to come up with. They don't even got enough vocabulary to come up with a pejorative for all of these scholars. They're gonna be like, he dumb, he a blackologist, he low rate, he okay. All of these scholars on the screen, all of these individuals, excuse me. Yeah. So they just
a lot of them are scholars, though, right? Yeah, a lot of them are scholars.
These dudes were multifold, and some of these, I mean, you know, dudes was multifold back in the day. So if you could write, if you was literate, you already had some scholastic upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, Smash, bro. After all these years, you know, I'm sitting here learning. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, I'm just grateful, man, that, you know, people like you are around, and you know what I'm talking about, y'all are the vanguards, because people seem to not understand that the war that Diop them was waging, that war ain't never stopped. You know, and that's why when I have these conversations, I don't mince words, bro. I run a halfback dive on every play, Smash. You know what I'm talking about? Halfback dive, every down, halfback dive.
Oh my God, hold on. I need Brother Reggie. Hey, where Reggie at? I forgot this source helped Brother Reggie's argument so much. He needs to Reggie, take this slide off my Canva and put it in your presentation. Because remember when Brother Reggie said Egyptos was before Egypt. So his argument was like they already had a god named Egyptos. But look at what this source says. Egyptos conquered the country of the black-footed ones and called it Egypt after himself.
Yeah,
that's what Reggie was saying
that.
Yeah, that's exactly what Reggie was saying. Now he got a source on that.
You know what it is, Smash, with Reggie? You know, I hope he don't kill me for that, because you know, last time I spoke on the elder, I was heavy-handed, and you know, I apologize and all that. But you know, trying to think of how to put it delicately, he don't have the je ne sais quoi of a brother Jabari, you know, and for that reason, a lot of people think that Reggie, they have it that he's some sort of a lightweight. Nah. But you know, I had to pay attention. You know, when I pay attention, I realize, man, this brother is a repository of information, man.
Yeah,
particularly when it comes to
an apology.
I did.
I remember you need to apologize.
Nah, look, no, Jane, we don't piece it up.
I remember that day what you said, Haskell, that you was out of line, and you definitely need to apologize. Now, me and Brother Reggie ain't always seen eye to eye, but you gotta respect the brother, because when you go, have you read his paper?
I haven't.
See, that's what I'm saying. Man, you need to go read his paper. That's gonna give you a whole new profound.
Nah, but look, James, check this out. You're not listening. James, listen, you're not listening, bro. We been pieced that up, bro.
Okay, my
Yeah, we've been pieced that up, and I'm supposed to be sliding to New York in the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm eager to link up.
Good. That's good to hear.
I'm eager to link up with the brother, man. I want to go to the museum and all that, man.
Right. Yeah. That's good to hear because Brother Reggie, he from what I see, he's one of the more valuable people in the community. Sometimes, I mean, for a minute, he had strayed away seemingly for about 6 or 7 months. But he came back home with a vengeance. Beautiful. So I can't do nothing but respect him because, after I don't know, what was going on. Like he seemed like he was just trying to be friends with the wrong people.
Right. And them people,
what was going on, I think that's when.
Yeah, them people. He thought he had. Yeah. He thought he had. He was in league with them, and he found out. Them boys ain't got no scruples, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not gonna say no names because every time I say a name, somebody threatened to slap me when they see me, and that type of stuff. And I get to inviting people to places, and I don't, I'm off that. Because if you threaten, let me stop. If you threaten to slap me, I'm gonna immediately want to schedule something where we could see each other in real life. Because I want to see you slap me.
Well, as a Pan African, talking about? I don't think it needs to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't.
Just keep it on the scholarship.
My thing is this, James.
On the scholarship house.
If I'm having a conversation with you, bro, if I'm having a conversation, and I keep telling these people this, man, that Ma'at stuff that the Egyptians taught is really for you to take it and apply to real life. People think this stuff is all about this mysticism. No, it's about how you treat your fellow man in real life, bro. That's the lesson to take away. This is how nations are built. This is how you could have 10,000 years of peace in Egypt to where they can make all these advancements and do all these wondrous things, and you look and you're amazed and mystified. Like, how did they? Because it's built on that foundation, bro. If I'm talking to you, bro, and you feel like I'm stupid, right? We're on a public platform. Hold that, bro. Even if you think I'm stupid, don't tell me to shut the F up, right? And then I eat it, right? Because I'm trying to be more like Jabari. I don't know how he has that level of patience, bro.
I'm trying to be more.
I promise you, I am. Every time I watch Jabari, I'm just like, wow, like what manner of man is this? Right? Because they done disrespected that man. But I'm telling you, man, if them dudes did to me what they did to Jabari, man, I'm trying to lay on people's houses, bro.
But hold on, though. Hold on, Haskell. This is what it's about. Jabari, he already done laid at their house. You gotta understand, he's kicking their ass with information. It's terrible. Just imagine how bad when you doing the right thing with the right information. You literally are kicking their ass and laying at their house in information. The stuff that they doing, okay, let's just ask for just like common sense sake. What did the Egyptians think about the color red?
I don't know.
Smash could answer. What did they think about the color red?
Tupac said they didn't even like associating with red people.
See what I'm saying? So they don't think that red is good. So why would they paint themselves reddish brown? They don't even like red.
Nah, I got some looking shit for y'all about that red.
I'm just saying, just think about the way they think about red. They don't like red. So why would they paint themselves red if red is something that they don't like? You see what I'm saying?
Hey, but Smash, let me ask you something, Smash, right? All right. If a brother who I had in my heart as an internet friend, right? I say this is my internet brother, right? Okay, I'm on a panel. Dude tell me to shut the fuck up. I eat it. All right, bet. We're on another panel. Dude tell me to shut the fuck up again. I eat it again.
Hold up,
same dude.
Oh, so you on two different shows?
Two different shows.
Okay.
And I expressed to the man, right? I said, brother, man, I have a deep level of reverence for you. I respect you, bro. But when you had told me to shut the F up that day, man, that shit really, really hurt, bro. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. The shit hurt, bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about? And dude said, hey, man, he said some nonsense, but he kind of apologized. Okay, I let it go. We get on another panel. You tell me to shut the F up again. Okay, I eat it again, right? I let it go.
Mm.
Okay, I guess now a nigga think I'm a buster. I'm a sucker or something, right? So now he done ramped it up because he know I'm Jamaican, right? So now he called me a Rasclap Bati boy.
Who?
I'm like,
See,
damn.
okay, you can't say no name. Look,
Yeah,
man, you got to quit going on these panels.
Bro, now I'm a homosexual now, bro. So I felt like, okay, I'm in righteousness to strike back. So I start, I'm firing back. You know what I'm talking about? So the thing is, I'm nice with these words. So when I fire back, shit gonna penetrate. It's gonna hurt different than them little shots, them little penny ante. That ain't, when I fire back, you gonna feel it, right? So niggas get oh, if you was in front of me, you'd never say that. Oh yeah? Okay, let's link up. Let's link up. And it's not because I think I'm just so tough, but I feel like I'm in righteousness, bro. That's how I feel, like I'm in righteousness, bro. You violated me multiple times. And then you talking to me like I'm a coward. Like if I was in front of you. What? What? Nah, bro, you don't, these dudes, bro, nigga, you do not know me, bro. I'm a Jamaican. I grew up in an environment, bro. We don't do all that fighting, bro. If I see you in real life and you on that with me like that, I'm trying to get you up off the planet, bro. Like, stop playing.
Hold on, Castle. We don't need all that, bro. I know you got that young lion energy. You young, but listen, man. I'm 54, right? You got to use your wisdom, and I'm like I'm saying, this ain't nothing. This ain't even that serious. Now I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying about like how where we really come from, and see. We don't even want to take it there because people keep talking about where they from, and we all from the same place, the planet. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That we need to leave that alone. They have really lost it with information. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we need to stick to. Like they say they went and got 2 Egyptologists, and I don't even watch their show no more. But whatever they went and got, it wasn't addressing this. And what you have to understand about people who have these PhDs in these scholarly realms is certain things that the institution won't allow them to say. If they get caught out there saying certain things that goes against the grain, they're gonna get fired. They're gonna get reprimanded. You think we don't know this? This is already set up.
The stuff that we got, you can't ask an Egyptologist a dumbass question like a layman. You have to show them you got the research and make them answer the question. And that's what they ain't even prepared to do unless they show one of me, Reggie, or Netterneb's presentations. Like, they going to be like, they be saying Kim mean black and it's for the people. No, put up all of these scholarly sources that we showing y'all.
And see what they say.
Exactly. Shit, stop with the fake shit.
And Reggie so much as politely told him that one day. He said, man, I tried to get them on, but they won't do it. They won't do it because it's their job. That's how they eat. You ain't finna mess that up messing with some niggas. You see what I'm saying? Excuse my French. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna mess a profession up coming to try to prove something to us.
But James, all they finna say is you a conspiracy theorist. That's all they finna say.
Yeah,
they finna act like that's not real life. Like that ain't how that goes.
That's what European skeptics do. We just watched the whole video. That's the whole playbook for how to be a European skeptic.
What's up, family?
What's up with it?
Peace.
When I learned these brothers are anti-black using science, man. This is crazy, man. Anti-black. We had one brother say, because you went to HBCU, Afrocentric. This is crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how they is. They attacking black all the way around. Like they not even just attacking the word. They saying if you go to a historical black college, you're an Afrocentrist.
You're an Afrocentric. Man, this is crazy, man.
That's
this what we call Black History Month.
This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we would have never thought in a million years when they created Black History Month that we would be arguing about the word black. We already know we black. In the spectrum of human color, we become the blackest whatever the word universally is used for black, we are the darkest hue of all the humans on the planet, even though you got some people that got stuck in the Ottoman Islands and Papua New Guinea.
Nah, them South Sudanese, James. Them South Sudanese the darkest, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is you got them people in the Ottoman Islands and the Papua New Guinea, they dark too. But they got, you notice they on an island, so they can't get the admixture that people on the mainland got. They got stuck somewhere and they retained, based on them being in those lower equatorial zones, they retained their melanin. These people are trying to get us to believe that these people, just because they skipped over and got to the Arabian Peninsula.
Okay.
No, hold on. I'm talking about the Arabian Peninsula, that they became Eurasians. They became light-skinned.
Right.
These people became light-skinned in the damn desert. How the hell did that happen? It's even hotter. Matter of fact, it was so hot that the blackest people moved from where it was hot at and went down in the south. They was already black. They left that place because it was so hot and there was nothing there for them to sustain themselves on. That's what humans do. You see what I'm saying? But these people are so dumb that they don't even understand how human migrations even work.
Hey, that's an excellent point. Can I say something to that, man? For the R2, particularly for the R2D2 dude in the community. Y'all should know who that is. The elemental P, R2D2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the L5 moves to the F6, and then the F6, the hip bone connected to the thigh bone connected to the shoulder bone, a bunch of goddamn dribbling, rambling, meaningless nonsense, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Look here, man. Human migration and how people move. If you look at how people move today, don't know one group move here in no goddamn a congealed type of way, right? You have a person who will move here, move back, then this group will move here and then move back, and then this one, but that should be all jumbled up, man. Ain't no L3 move to this part of the planet in 30,000 years ago, and then the F5 moved to this part of the third 20. That shit all bullshit, man. Any nigga can sit.
The only people don't move is black people.
Ain't that amazing?
Those are black
people.
Hold on, slow down. Those are black people. That is Homo sapiens DNA.
I understand that, but
only way they gonna know.
Hold on. Those not black people to them.
Right.
If you only black if you from West Africa and South Africa.
Right. Right. No, but that's what they saying though. If you listen to art, if you listen, go ahead. My bad.
You got to think about it. Everybody on the planet have Homo sapiens DNA. So how did they get it? See, this is a simple question. How did they?
You're not listening though. You're not listening.
No, I'm just saying you got to slow down.
If you black in North Africa, you not black. That's what.
Yeah. If you not below, that's why they came up with that geopolitical loaded term, sub-Saharan, right? Yeah. So it's saying, or they'll use tropical African, right? You know, it's saying if you are not confined to these specific areas, you are not black. That's what they believe.
They retarded.
Am I allowed to say the C word up here? It rhymes with it rhymes with trackers. Can I say that?
They'll put up a black dude.
Man.
The dude was darker than Smash. He said he wasn't black. What the fuck?
Yeah, but then the same nigga tell me that Aaliyah black.
Wait, who said they wasn't black? Is they dark?
No, he put up a Sudan dude that was darker than Smash, right?
But I'm saying, who said he wasn't black though? Who said he wasn't black though? Who said that? The R2D2 buddy. Okay, yeah, he be on some other shit. But look, he'll claim black though. He'll say he black.
Hold on. Let me show y'all something.
I'm looking at Buddy. I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
the West Africans and the South Africans black.
Bro, check it out.
I got one for you, Haskell. I know you probably seen it. Go ahead, though.
No, I was gonna say, when I look at R2D2 Buddy, I'm like, where's the black at? Well, Am I the only one? I don't see it, bro. You look like a Chico to me.
Hold on, let me see.
Nah, he kind of looked black.
Man, I don't see it, bro.
You could tell.
Look, bro, if the man finna tell me, check this out, James. If I'm finna put up Queen T bust and the man finna tell me Queen T not black because her chin pointy and she got some craniology and all of this and all of this nonsense, really... right?
Hold on.
Let me play this, Haskell. This is for you.
Question I have for you, my brother Ngozi. Chief X recently did a presentation on my channel claiming that the ancient Egyptian people were not black. Do you agree or disagree with him?
No, I disagree. The Egyptians were black. They were what we call black, but at that time, the idea of black and white did not exist.
You hear that?
Wow, man, this man,
they just flip-flop on purpose.
This?
They just flip-flop. This like 2-3 years ago. They just flip-flop on purpose.
Oh yeah, buddy,
you feel me?
He don't got no clear conception of nothing, man. He just confounded and convoluted, man.
Now they saying what's the guy name? Blumenbach, the one do the morphology stuff. Blumenbach, that said there was black Caucasoids.
Yeah, he's the one who came up with the term Caucasian.
No, the black Caucasian.
I want y'all to hear something better, but go ahead. Hold on, I'm gonna play it again.
Yeah, dog. Look at if Queen T not black, you not black. R2D2. Bruh. If Queen T not black, you not black, bro.
House. Listen to me. In Egypt, that's all they got are those kind of books in there.
Hey, you ever slid over there, Smash?
Well, yeah.
Lighter skinned people living in Northern Africa.
I will eventually. I'm just spoiled.
They got them that color and darker, man.
Let me see. I'll probably go with J Mill in the next year or two. Let's listen to this. My goal was to be able to read and be efficient by over there, but I passed that goal. Now let's listen to this real quick.
Africa, but these are not the predecessors of Egypt, because the people of Egypt, lighter-skinned people living in northern Africa. But these are not the predecessors of Egypt, because the people of Egypt came from the south, near northern Sudan, coming from the early Green Sahara, from the Iberian Maroons, the Kefians, the Tenarians, and all those other groups in the early Green Sahara that linked back east, went towards the Nile, meeting up with those people that come from the base of the Nile, from the roots, going further past Tanzania, Uganda, meeting up in the northern parts, bringing in certain genetic markers that you find. So they were, the idea of black, the Egyptians didn't call themselves black, or they didn't call themselves white. They called themselves Ramesh. If there was a term for black and
yeah, that was hella messed up. But did you hear?
What is this man talking about, man?
He was damn near right back then.
What is this man talking about, man?
Look,
you gotta listen. If you
this one he was on point, though.
Damn near right. Like what happened?
Listen again.
Lighter skinned people living.
He talking. So
no, he not on pause. Pause it real quick, Smash.
When he talking about the lighter skinned people of the north, he's saying they made the original Egyptians.
No, okay, I heard different.
Listen,
I heard him say, "Go ahead."
Listen,
lighter skinned people living in northern Africa, but these are not the predecessors of Egypt.
See, lighter skinned people living in North Africa. He gonna say they came from the south, but now he try to go against that. Look,
right.
No. What he says is, he said that the people in the Green Sahara migrated to the Nile, and they wasn't the same light skinned people that was there today. They migrated and they went down there to the south, and they created what we know in the Naphtali. They created that civilization. That's what he's saying. But he's right then. He's just not right now. And I wonder what happened.
What happened?
What happened with everybody called Jabari fever?
They anti-Afrocentric, man.
Jabari fever made them turn to anti-Afrocentric.
No, let him say it again, man.
I'll let him say it again. Yes,
Haskell didn't understand what he was saying.
All right.
And go ahead.
Lighter skinned people living in northern Africa. But these are not the predecessors of Egypt, because the people of Egypt came from the south, near northern Sudan, coming from the early Green Sahara, from the Iberian Maroons, the Kefians, the Tenarians, and all those other groups in the early Green Sahara that linked back east, went towards the Nile, meeting up with those people that come from the base of the Nile, from the roots, going further past Tanzania, Uganda, meeting up in the northern parts, bringing in certain genetic markers that you find. So they were the idea of black. The Egyptians didn't call themselves black, or they didn't call themselves white. They called themselves Ramesh. If there was a term for black and Kemet,
right there.
The term.
Okay, so bam. So he didn't got to the point where he just saying that they didn't call themselves black, they called themselves Ramesh. But now we at a point, this is 2 years ago, we at a point to where they didn't call themselves Ramesh, they called themselves Kemet.
Yeah, now they did, and now Egyptians didn't refer to themselves as Ramesh. When they actually refer to themselves, if they wanted to use Ramesh for themselves, it would be Ramesh Ni Kemet. People of Egypt, or people of the black land, or people of the black. How about that? Now, however the real accurate way to translate it is people of the black, but we wondering what the black is so much. But so some put land, some put country, but it was just called the black, man. Those determinatives is a category, but go ahead.
So Smash, I had text you about the Shemsu whore. I'm intrigued to learn about that. Are you one of those who pretty much look at that as just purely fantastical?
Nah, I don't. We see attestations that let us know that might have been a tribe that was ruling all throughout pre-dynastic times.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you look through all them pre-dynastic palace, you find the tribe of Heru, and Shemsu just means followers. So they wouldn't have called it tribe; they would have said followers of Heru, which would have been Shemsu Heru.
So I've heard from other sources that on the actual walls themselves, or in papyri, I'm not certain, but according to what I heard from this source, is that in their own writings, the Egyptians claim that they had these god kings and that they ruled for like 13,000 years or something or the other like that. Are you familiar at all with that stuff?
Yeah. It's the Zep Tepi. It's a history called the Zep Tepi.
You ever went in on that on any show?
A few shows when we talk about Manetho's history.
Okay.
A book to visit is called Manetho by Waddell, Waddell.
Okay.
Yeah, Manetho by Waddell will have a whole breakdown of that in there. But they was kind of describing it in the ways that the Greeks didn't understand. So the Greeks is the ones who said there was demigods. Manetho called them, just said they ruled for 1,000 years, and the Greeks had to make some understanding out of that. Because they know a man can't rule for 1,000 years.
Can't live 1,000 years, right? So
but I think they mean that the tribe of Heru ruled for 1,000 years. Or the Shemsu Heru ruled for 1,000 years.
He didn't leave no instructions or explanations. He just said they ruled for 1,000 years. Then the next one ruled for this long. You feel me? So you got to figure out
what was the next one? What was the next one?
480. I don't remember.
I'm just saying that. So these all in the pantheon. Yeah, see what I'm saying? They all in the pantheon of what we know, right?
After Ptah was Atum
like
Ra.
Asar ruled for a certain amount of time, then they ruled.
No, they gonna come later. They come later, and they got shorter rules.
Hold up. So you saying Heru ruled was the first? But what about Set?
No, so in that Zep Tepi, if you look it up, we should look it up. But and if you really want to, because I was just interested in the chronology.
I was just interested in the chronology of it. Like, so you saying Heru was the first?
No, Heru wasn't the first.
Kid, that thing always with the chronology.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who was. If you said Heru ruled for 1,000 years, who was after him and who came
Atum Ra, who ruled for 1,000 years. After Ptah was Atum Ra. Next was Shu.
You talking about the Agdad?
Yeah, no, it's not the Agdad. It's the Zep Tepi.
Okay,
we're gonna pull it up. I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, cause see, that's what they have these different. They got the they got the Agdad, and they got another one. The one that Brother Reggie be talking about. Kuket.
Well, they got Hermeopolis, Heliopolis. They got the Memphite theology and this other one that we just talking about, the Zep Tepi. The Agdad is one, and the Enid is the other.
Yeah, that's the one I meant to say. So now, do you know, Smash, and from a chronological perspective on those, which one of those came first?
Well,
which one of these stories is the oldest?
See, Manetho's kind of like ain't really a story.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like it's part of his king's list, and it's been made into a story. You see what I mean? Now his king's list kind of like match one of the oldest king's lists. So when you ask when the story was made, they took a king's list and made it to a story, and we can find that king's list going back because it matched the Palmero stone. The Palmero stone is another king's list from like the 5th dynasty, if I'm mistaken. And Manetho, what he said in the Greek times, matched the Palmero stone. So that let them know that either he knew how to read the glyphs or he knew the history.
Yeah, somebody told him something.
Exactly. And now these texts don't say stories. These dudes is just listed, but you got to make a story out of them because you don't understand the first king name having 1,000 years on it and stuff. You see what I mean?
Right.
So I'm trying to find a good source on the Zep Tepe. Everything seems to be not a primary source.
I would
it's on Wiki, but I don't even want to go there.
I would definitely think that they mean based on those standards and all of that stuff that you showed in the past. I think that they just mean those particular groups. That's what they was
that's what I mean. Think they meant too.
Yeah, they was venerating Heru for 1,000 years before they transitioned to something else.
Put it this way, we can only make that argument out of the tribe of Heru. If that was the case, we would have to see standards for Atum, Ra, Shu, Isis, and all these other people that they said ruled in the Zep Tepe. Mm-hmm. So now I'm just gonna go to the Wiki Zep Tepe because just for a lack of doing quick. I mean, I'm just trying to be quick, real quick. And I couldn't find it no place else, basically. But they will. I mean, we could go to egyptological sources. Are y'all seeing my screen?
Yeah, you got bookmarks. You need to close. Yeah, I don't know.
How do I get open? Yeah. All right, let me see.
Word.
Let me see.
Hey, Haskell, I got something to show you when we get time.
All right, bad bro, I'm here.
So look, it says, in all of these myths, the world was said to emerge from an infinite life of the sea when the sun rose at first in a distant period known as the Zep Tepe. But is they gonna now? Let's look at what source they got. Oh, they just gonna give us Allen's book. So really, if I can find to read the Zep Tepe, well, I know how to do it. Just go to Manetho book that I recommend. Because basically, Manetho Waddell, Waddell. And this book right here, we could just look at it right now. This is what you were probably suggesting we do. So let me see. It's this green book, but I just gotta find a copy. Here it go. So now if you read, they gonna be reading Manetho straight from the, not from Manetho, because his work only survives in people that try to quote him. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so that means we got to read other people who was trying to say he was wrong to see what he actually said. Or wrong or right. But most of these Greeks try to say he was wrong because they want to be older than him. And the Jews say he was wrong too. So look, y'all see this book?
Yes.
It says the Egyptica of Manetho, Manetho's history of Egypt. Now, let's remember, Manetho's history is, he must have been reading the Palmero stone. But since we don't got his work, we're reading it from the Armenian version of Eusebius. Okay? And then we match up all the versions to make sure one dude wasn't lying, saying Manetho said something different. Now, it says right here, from the Egyptian history of Manetho, who composed his account in 3 books, these deal with the gods, demigods, and spirits of the dead. Now this, again, we don't have his work, remember?
Right.
And so this is them saying this. And they go, and yeah, we can learn they saying this because we can see them reconciling it in these works. They be like, surely he was not talking about humans. You feel me? So that means they didn't have no instructions that told them And they are the ones who comes to the conclusions that these deal with gods, demigods, the spirits of the dead, and the mortal kings who ruled Egypt down to Darius, king of Persia. Now it says here, the first man was the god, the first man or god in Egypt is Hephaestus. Now I said it was the god named Hephaestus, it was the god named Ptah. The Greek call him Hephaestus, but really he's a deification of the Twa. Now I can say that because what they were trying to say is the first man or god in Egypt was Hephaestus, which is Ptah, which we know the first man possibly was. And if you want to go back farther, there was smaller people, or however of a diminutive stature, or brothers. Right. You feel me? That was there, and it stated that they was there first. But he's saying that.
Wait a minute, hold up, Smash. Didn't you say this in a rhyme?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Okay, word. I was like, I heard that. I heard him say that in a rhyme. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I did, definitely. That's how I remember the bars. And so the first man or god in Egypt is Hephaestus, who is also renowned amongst the Egyptians as the discoverer of fire. All right? But that is Ptah. His son Helios, the sun. So that would be Ra next. So we want to go in order. It go Ptah, then Ra. His son Helios was succeeded by Soisis. I don't know who that is. We could read right here. It's going to say all in here. With the guy.
Yeah, I need to mess around and read this.
Exactly.
I'm over here like this. How Dr. Clark and them went blind.
So here it says. Now look, listen what he said. In the Turin Papyrus, I said the Palmero stone, but I still know some matches up. But this says in the Turin Papyrus, the gods are given in the same order. Then he says Ptah, Ra, Shu, Geb, Osiris, and Seth. Now, for some strange reason, he says 200 years with Seth. Then he says Horus for 300 years. But he says Thoth for 3,600 years. So that's all hella crazy right there. Now, that's just a footnote. So he trying to reconcile it. He says, and so it was Solstice, then followed in turn Chronos, Osiris, Typhoon, brother of Osiris, and lastly Horus, son of Osiris and Isis. These are the first to hold sway in Egypt. Thereafter, the kingship passed from one to another in an unbroken succession down to Bides through 13,000 years. See, this is why they don't like us reading this history. I'm going to make it bigger.
Yeah, there go right there. That's what I was asked about, that 13,000 years.
Well, he going to add it all up. When it comes up to a big number of like 26,000 years of history, or 36,000, because, see, he says thereafter the kingship passed from another. See? So he's saying the physical earthly kingship was 13,000 years. Thereafter, after that, basically. So it says,
after the God
he's
kings.
saying after the gods ruled, then the real king started ruling. They started ruling. They've been ruling for 13,000.
Exactly, but we need to go back and add in how many years they said these gods ruled. Feel me?
Because we had 3,000 or something.
Yeah, it was hella. That's what I'm saying. And when you add it up, you're gonna get a bigger number. It's gonna ultimately gonna lead to 36,000. But look at this. This year I take, now this is Eusebius, the Christian scholar, talking in his time period, in his works. So when you read this year I take, first it's saying, I don't got a source on this. He's saying this year I take, however, to be a lunar one. And I told y'all this shit is crazy deceptive. They literally took the solar year, 12 months, of the ancient Egyptian and divided it down to each 12 months now equals 1 to them. Each 12 months, let me say that better. Each month is a year to them. Not each 12. So that means 12. So they saying that 1 year is 12 years. and they divided it down, bruh. So I hope I didn't confuse nobody.
Yeah, I remember. Now this is refreshing my memory. You went over this before.
Yeah, let's read what he says. The year I take, however, to be a lunar one consisting, that is, of 30 days. So if he said they had 13,000 years, but then he said, hold up, though. Each one of these years was only 30 days. That means that you could divide it by 12. If y'all following that?
Right.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
So they're going to take the big number, they say, the big number they said was 36,000 years, right? They say, nah, each year is really only 30 days, they saying. So then if they thought, so with each year to them is 12 years. You can multiply and divide it, it's going to be the same thing. What you're going to find out is the 3100 start date is a 12, not a multiple. You multiply that by 12, you're going to get 3600. Something very close to that. Take the 3200 and multiply it, and you're going to get 3600. You see what I mean? Let's do it with a calculator.
You mean 36,000, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. I apologize. So y'all see the calculator?
Not yet.
Oh, y'all don't. Let me reshare. That's I excuse me for the slip of the tongue. But here we go right here. Now look, so this is when they say Egypt started, right? Y'all see that 3100 BC?
Correct.
Yeah.
But how did they arrive at that? Eusebius is just told us they had a grander number, and they reckoned that the years in the grander number were only consist of 30 days. So that means if we thought it was a year at first, we thought it was 365 days. You see what I'm saying? So now you're gonna go into that 300, each of them 365 days, and you're gonna take 30 days and say, but they doing it the opposite to reduce it. I'm just going backwards. I hope I'm not confusing you. So I'm gonna just multiply this.
I'm following. I don't know if the other brothers are following, but I'm following.
Because really the big number they had was 36,000 years, right? And he said, hold up, no, these is lunar years. So you gotta divide that. That 12.
Well, you hit times.
Oh, see, yep, I'm just over here going hella fast. And so 36,000
divided by 12, that's 3,000 years.
Exactly.
No, you got 13.
I know. I'm gonna fix it. I'm just over here doing hella shit.
We going 36,000 divided by 12, right?
Yeah.
That's 3,000. I'm not to be a show off.
Oh, damn, hold on. Yeah, I said it earlier, but I want to show people. I don't know why I just did that wrong.
You keep doing it.
Oh yeah,
Smash. What you doing?
No,
you
when
over
I
there
press
drinking, man?
the third, when I hit the third zero, it don't click, bro. Like
okay.
I'm trying to rush through. Now look, divided by 12, bro, and it still has something different. There you go. So this is what I was saying. This is where they get that 3100 start date from, and now it's not. It's just a variable of only this 100 years, really that they push back because of certain data. But I don't have to even say it. All people got to do is finish reading this book, because it's not just him who does it.
What's the name of that? That's the Manetho
book. So this is
book,
the Manetho by Waddell. Yeah. So
what's that 13,900?
Shit, that's what I'm saying. So look, this is the years of succession after the God's reign, but he about to break it down here. He says, the year I take, however, to be a lunar one, consisting, that is, of 30 days, what we now call a month, that the Egyptian used formerly to style a year.
Now, Smash, stick a pin. He says, I take it to be. Did he do that? Was that arbitrary on his part? Or does he have something? Is there something from the Egyptians or elsewhere that substantiates him doing that? Or
No, there was nothing. Guess what they had? First of all, they couldn't read the Meta Neter, and all they was doing, and it says it in this book, what they were really trying to do was reconcile their history and Jewish history, because this history was way too long for Abraham and them to be able to be at the time period they supposedly existed. You feel me? So I mean, like, I will go back earlier in this document. Let me search it. It's one word in here that he uses.
I'm finna go off on a pseudo rant. I'm finna go off on a pseudo rant.
Hold on, no, they say it in this book. Here you go.
No, I'm just saying if this happened, I wonder how long ago they've been right.
But this shit is
if they
crazy.
shortening the numbers,
so look at what dude says.
years.
This is going to be in the book. What you're saying, James, is right here. So let's look. He's going to admit it. So it says, among the Egyptians who wrote in Greek, Manetho, the priest, holds the unique place because of his comparatively early date, the 3rd century BC, and the interest of his subject matter, the history and religions of the ancient Egypt. His work on their original form would possess the highest importance and value for us now, if only we could recover them, his works. But until the fortunate discovery of a papyrus which would transmit the authentic Manetho, we could only know his writings from fragmentary, often distorted quotations preserved chiefly by Josephus and by the Christian chronographers Africanus and Eusebius, with isolated passages in Plutarch, Theophilus, Allian, I guess, Porphyrius, who is this? Porphyrius or whatever, Diogenes Laertius, Theodoratus, Lydus, Malilus, and Scola to Plato. And now, but now listen, basically in the Etymology and whatever, magma. Now it says, like Berosus, now let me slow down because we need to follow what he's about to say. Like Berosus, who is of a slightly earlier date, Manetho testifies to the growth of an international spirit in the Alexandrian age. Each of these barbarians wrote international spirit, huh? Let me make sure that was the next word, next sentence, next page. Yeah. International spirit in the Alexandrian age. Each of these barbarians wrote in Greek, and he's talking about Berosus, and I guess Manetho, but I don't know why he put barbarians there. Wrote in Greek an account of the native country, and it stirs the imagination to think of their endeavors to bridge the gulf. I started reading too early. Bridge the gulf and instruct all Greek speaking people, that is to say, the whole civilized world of their time, in the history of Egypt and Chaldea. But these two writers stand alone. The Greeks indeed wrote from time to time of the wonders of Egypt, works no longer extant, but it was long before the Egyptian successor of Manetho appeared, Ptolemy of Medes, who probably under Augustus. Now this is what I was trying to read. The writings of Manetho, however, I should have just started right here. The writings of Manetho, however, continue to be read with interest, and his Egyptian history was used for special purposes. EG means that is, right? Mm-hmm. Or IG and EG, let's look them up so we can all know on this show. IG and
say
EG.
by the Jews.
IG and EG. I want people to understand all of these. So when we see IG and EG, look, it says while similar, they are not interchangeable. IE stands for ID, EST, that is. So when you see IE, it stands for that is. And when you see EG, it stands for an example. All right? So right here, he say, for example, by the Jews, when they engage in polemics against Egyptians in order. Now, you just used the word polemic earlier, Haskell. When you said these dudes is polemics, they haters, right? So so this right here is saying that they used Manetho when they engaged in polemics against Egyptians in order to do what? Read that, James.
In order to prove their extreme antiquity.
So that's exactly what the Hebrews be doing today. Mm-hmm. They mount, I'm talking about the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Exactly.
They mount polemics against Egypt in order, the ultimate goal is to prove their extreme antiquity. So part of these polemics is the attack is to truncate the history of the ancient Egyptians to make it fit into their time period. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Like to see all this type of stuff. I mean, you like, and a matter of fact, like this is just like being repetitive is great because sometimes like you said, show stuff maybe 3 or 4 times to beat it into people's head. But you've shown this before, and every time you show it, it gets more value. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It gets more valuable every time. Like, I don't understand that people don't understand. At this time, these people that didn't even have a problem with calling themselves barbarians.
I think I'm gonna order a pizza or something. I know my wife getting it in, but
they call themselves barbarians with no problem.
No, he called them barbarians. Oh,
who was he talking about though?
He was. This just Waddell calling. I thought that was Waddell saying that. Oh no, you're right. That wasn't Waddell. That was
the people of Greek.
No, that was Eusebius. You're right, talking.
Yeah, you talking about you saying the Greeks was referring to who? They was referring to another group as barbarians?
Themselves. Or somebody that came from
2 writers he referred to as barbarians that could read and write in Greek. So they wrote it. They wrote it for the Greeks. This history.
Because I do know that I know the Romans referred to Germanic peoples as barbarians. So I don't know if the Greeks possibly
some people from up their way is what I'm saying. They
from the Russian steppes and all of that type of stuff.
Let me talk to let me see. I'm gonna share this on YouTube because I do know that game gonna come on in a minute. And I was fronting like I wasn't gonna watch it, but I might just have a family day with my wife and my kids.
You right there in Frisco. Well, I forgot.
But the game, I could have went to Vegas, but I wasn't tripping like that. So look, there go that Bandcamp, the signed copy of that Black Like Osiris. I would love for y'all to copy of that if somebody want that.
I'm gonna get that.
I'm just sharing that with the audience, but yeah, you too.
I gotta get that, bro.
Yeah,
what you mean?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't want that, the cheaper versions are on Amazon, just so everybody knows.
Okay.
But that support version, the autograph version right there, I just shared it in the chat. It'll be cool if somebody who been waiting to buy that book went and copped it. That'd be cool, but nevertheless, the information
you put it in the regular chat. Put it in the back chat, please.
Okay, yes, sir. And then I'm going to get ready to do this a quick show because I'm going to go on and I just ain't been streaming.
Hey, real quick, Smash. Somebody had said they had something to show me. I think it was Contrarian or if not Juan. I don't know if they still on or not.
Juan, what's up with Juan?
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? How y'all doing?
All right, was that you who wanted to share something?
No, I think that was Contrarian, but I don't see him on the panel anymore.
Oh yeah, let me put this up too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man, even the silence that's been going on this particular half has been golden. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just gotta let idiots argue amongst themselves.
They can't even argue. They didn't even have no content when we wasn't streaming.
Yeah,
they say they got some Egyptologists that came on and debunked everything that was going on.
Man, please.
No, they ain't dropped the show yet.
First of all, you scared when you don't do the show live. Let's just say that. That's number one. But now, out of respect for the Egyptologists, sometimes they don't like to be going live. But ain't nothing. I ain't even thinking about that. I'm not on no levels of there's someone that you're going to get that knows more. When you don't even show them the damn data.
You know what that's like, Smash?
Yeah.
It's like it's like a criminal trial, right? The prosecution to have experts that say it's XYZ, and then the defense to have experts in the same field saying no, it's a complete opposite. So you got
the problem is we not qualified, even though these people took
man, look, man, a lot of these boys
the same thing that the Egyptologists can read. So
no Egyptologists tell me I ain't qualified. When I enrolled in to try to get in with no background, they accepted me on my articles. Now I talk to Egyptologists not just to debunk people. Like they don't look at the spirit of my heart like, I got something I need you to disprove and it's about blackness. So you're going to hop to the task. We're calling you because we want you to disprove something about blackness. They don't look at me like a token ass nigga.
Yep.
Like, I hope y'all know that's what y'all look like to them. Y'all look like some bootlicking
like
ass, clown ass
a
niggas.
buck dancing ass nigga.
Yeah. They don't look at me like I'm an honorable black man who will put my foot in their ass when they got that misinformation. So they like dialoguing with me. My email is full of Egyptologists.
The same dude who said I wouldn't say what I said to him on the panel in front of him. I heard a nigga say on another panel like a couple years ago that when white folk come around, he straighten up. That's what his mama taught him.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm talking about.
Some bootlicking
and he was advocating
our tribe, B. Now I'm gonna go on my email because they looking stupid right now.
He would check this out, Smash. He was like,
I'm gonna make somebody look hella stupid. Go ahead.
He was seriously advocating for that shit too, like trying to make it make sense. I'm like, bro, I'm not none of these I get to realize I'm gonna take your advice, James. It's hard for me though, because I like to cause trouble. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you young. I mean,
I like
young I know how it is.
Hey, let me just clown all these fucking clowns. All right. I can't even go there. I'm not about to put all of I ain't gonna even show you the Egyptologists. Right. But I'm just going to show you how dumb these dudes are. You never, ever, ever, ever. You're not even like me. Let me show you why. Dude, when y'all reach out to Egyptologists, y'all be like, I want you to debunk some black shit. Here go my response from one of the leading Egyptologists. All right, hold on. This is why y'all just need to shut up and stop. You're out of y'all. What does this say? So honored and shocked to get an email from you. When I was 14 and 15 years old, I used to record Yo MTV raps and VHS tests and then rewatch the episodes over and over. And one of the videos that I watched consistently was Del the Funky Homo Sapien sleeping on my couch. A random story related to the lyrics of the song. When I first started teaching at universities, see, this is why y'all dudes is just gonna look stupid. Like, I contacted the Egyptologist. Dude,
hey,
I try to talk about Kim, they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about hip hop.
Hey, Smash, you know what it remind me of in the Avengers movie? I remember when one of them said on the other side, he said, what? Like, we got a Loki or something. And what's the name said, shit, we got a Hulk, bro. So all that shit irrelevant, nigga. Yeah. We gotta smash, dog. So you could talk all that jive you want to talk, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Do you know if any Egyptologist knows hip hop culture, they know it's a band called Hieroglyphics. You think yes or no?
For a fact, of course.
God, they would want to fall back. Like, that's not an Egyptologist I can't dialogue with. I could go through multiple emails. They all respond the same way. Let me show y'all something. This is also a mistake because all of them be citing a person named Jonathan Owens, and I think they be confused thinking I'm him. I'm telling y'all my honest stuff. Like, I can't be getting this much respect.
Right.
And I'll be like, they think I'm the other Jonathan Owens. You see what I'm saying? But I'll be clearing it up. And this dude obviously don't think I'm the other Jonathan Owens. Sitting there talking about, yo, I got an email from you. We definitely, now I'm going to go to, I can't show all this private dialogue.
Right.
But I'm about to go to some stuff. And I'm going to make it big enough so cats can see how stupid they are. What the Egyptologists really say. Just make it big enough so, yeah, it ain't sharing too much. Now, look.
We still just see
something. Yeah, I know. I'm editing it down. So nobody agrees with us, bro. Hold on. Where did it go? Here it go. Y'all see it. I just had to make it hella big. So look, let's read this. So I wish I could get the scroll needle here. Sorry, let me back it up. I apologize.
Ta means land.
Doing too much.
So if they call themselves black,
cut that out, bro. Be quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. now, what is he saying here, the scholar? Let's go read just for a minute. You see, I got 66,000 emails because I keep everything people say for 20 years. But look, now what does he say here? I'm just going to go to this part since no scholars agree with us. So when someone else tries to convince their audience that the ancient Egyptians held some special hatred just for Nubians, you can refute them by pointing to this article that I published. You see, I'm not in here like, yo, excuse me, how much money can I send you to refute these black people who, there's some black people who are studying and they're saying Egypt is black, Mr. White Man. We want to bring you.
Hey, not to cut you, Smash, but offer another exhibit of niggas goddamn shuffling and throwing rice on the ground and shit. Another one of the detractors said that if he get any kind of article or any sort of source from anything that say African or anything like that, he gonna dismiss it out of hand. And the man really said that on live, bro. So in other words, bro, you're saying it straight up. If you don't have white validation, I'm not going to take you seriously. The man really said that, bro.
Yeah, well, I let you know their standards. They have a European standard, and they want to, but they're not European, but they want to qualify themselves with European people.
They say they don't want to hear nothing about ass cat.
Yeah. That's what he said. I don't want to hear nothing with an African. I don't want to hear nothing with an African in it. I don't want to hear nothing with an if it got nothing black or Afro in there, I'm gonna disregard it and just assume that it's pseudo off rip. I'm like, bro, you really got on a pant dog. You could say that. Say that when you what's the name? When you at the bar, don't say that on a panel, bruh.
Hey, you remember when he tried to show that one Egyptologist, whoever he had on the phone, my slide, and it went horribly wrong? Because she said that this slide said, all she said was, why does he have an A in the name? But she read it for Aunt, and it said Pepe Neon Kim the Black. She couldn't get around it.
And by the way, to bruh, man, because I know we pieced up our little whatever. I'm not trying to, I'm not down talking on you, brother. I promise you. I'm just saying you actually said that on the panel, and that's crazy. It's crazy, bruh. Yeah. I mean, you said it though, Smash. You said they crazy, bruh.
They crazy, bruh. So these are the slides you tell your Egyptologists to look at. Stop being punks. Stop being little hoes. I put this shit up there every day, and you scared to show this shit because it ain't no way around it.
We're not seeing none, Smash.
Oh, yeah, I'm showing the YouTube, though, but y'all can see it, too. Okay. I'm about to show you. So they was getting it. I wasn't really talking to y'all, but y'all, yeah, I want y'all to see it, too. Let me see. Go get these slides to your Egyptologist. Screenshot them. There go your screenshot. Had them say this don't say Henny the Black. See, that's what you do. And then you come out and embarrass me. But you don't do nothing because you can't fuck with none of these daggers. None of this y'all can't mess with. So y'all tiptoe around like punks. Talking about, Miss Egyptologist, was black a race in Egypt? Was black a race? Shut your little corny ass up. And when niggas talk shit and they don't want to throw hands, I know they punks. So I don't care about them. You feel me? They get to turning. They turn from a bully to, oh, now you talking about slapping me. So I already know. You wasn't shit you said you was. Motherfucker bully every nigga's who voice soft. Talk over every nigga with a soft voice. Black 100 come on, you turn to fucking noodles. I remember when Whack 100 was on Sonetta. Nigga was on it like Mr. Whack. I was shaking my head at the motherfucking house.
Hey, look, man.
That nigga Whack told on, shut the fuck up, nigga. That nigga was just like,
hey, look, bro. Hey, Smash, check this out, man. me and my dog Stu Pease was just talking about this, man. How it's ran in Jamaica, right? In certain areas, we call a Badman area. I guess what y'all would call the hood or whatever, right? And we was talking about when a person has a certain amount of power, a lot of times, sometimes you got to eat some shit, man. And it's messed up how they do it down there. You know what I'm talking about? So like if you walking around with a little bad red something and the Don for that area feel like he supposed to have that, man, he could just take your broad, man, right there. You know what I'm talking about? And it's really nothing you could do about it. You know, because if you do something to him, you know, not only will he might touch you, he might touch your whole family. That's how they do that down there, right? But I was telling what's the name? I was telling Stu Peas, I said, man, look, man, I guess I'm just built different, man. I'm a kamikaze type. Now, check it out. I'm not gonna go crazy in public if I know, you know, somebody has inordinate power compared to me. But if you could go to the same shops I go to and I could see you, oh, I'm gonna catch you, bro. So I say that to say this, man. I respect every man walking this earth, but it ain't no man could put no fear in me. I don't care who he is and what gang behind him, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. And
right?
now, you sound like where you at the age where you really still ready to prove and express that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you want to go to where somebody at. If somebody just had to be in my space, I definitely ain't going to where nobody at. Like I'm still like 25 or something. But you in my space, you in my space.
I tell a nigga to pull up though. I tell a nigga to pull.
No, I'm not doing that either because I'm just that's too young. Like I think we got like 20 years separating us probably. You feel?
All right, cause look, right?
Yeah.
A grown man slapped me one time in Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I was like 12 at the time. I must have did something to his little cousin or something. I don't know. Nigga slapped the hell out of me in front of everybody. Bah! Shit ringing. I said, all right, bet. Now the houses where we lived at, all the houses are flat. And you could literally jump from one house to another for like a half a mile, bro. So I just went on the roof, you know, and just watched them like all day. And I had a cinder block. I seen him walking down the lane. I just called him and got up out of there. You know what I'm talking about? So the other day you was talking about putting shit on a car and you talking about some warfare shit and drone shit. I'm like,
I just be having fun with that. That's
this nigga think like me, bro.
Yeah.
Is my mic on?
Yes, it is now. How you doing?
I'm good. This is Sadat, brother Smash.
Peace to you, Sadat.
You still got some books?
Hell yeah, I got a box of them. What you need?
I need one for my man's. He want an autographed copy, right?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah.
In the Discord, if you got like a PO box, he write too, so I'm gonna shoot you one of his books, but I'm gonna buy one for him. So I'm gonna shoot you the dough right now, and then I'm gonna put the address in the Cash App.
In the Discord or in the Cash. Yeah, put it in the Cash App. It's good. I appreciate you. It's good. I appreciate your support too, family. Hey, so look,
brother.
I'm doing this for y'all good Egyptologists. You can mute my voice out, take the slides, and have them debunk just one of them. Not even all my slides. Just debunk one. That's what y'all not going to do.
Yo, peace.
And let's go back to, real quick, James. I want to go back because we was just talking some nonsense, right? And I told Haskell that he was probably had 20 years under me. I don't know if that's true or not. But I was just expressing like the truth is, y'all ain't never, ever, don't let nobody fool you with that fake bullshit they put out on the YouTube. Y'all ain't never seen me even come at nobody wrong. It be motherfuckers thinking they could get away with coming at me some type of way, right? And that's just facts. But whatever, I hope that's facts.
Hey,
right?
And that's what I'm saying, and that's why I feel authorized, Smash, because you see the avatar I have up, right? The Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I am a Drew Ali adherent, and I try every day to adhere to his teachings, right? And certain way I comport myself on this panel, on these panels, don't live up to that, right? That's why I put his avatar up basically so I could behave myself, right? But I feel like if I'm retreating every time you attacking, and I'm retreating and I'm supplicating to you, and and you keep attacking, I feel like, bro, I'm in righteousness, bro. I could push the button now because you have it that I'm a hoe.
Cats
So
be fake
you know,
bullies, bro. They be fake
yeah,
bullies, and
man.
then when you turn the fire up, they try to play the nice guy shit.
Like I told Buddy who said, "Oh, if you was in front of me, you would never say that, right?" So I said, "Oh shit, you ever be in Miami? We could link, bro. Like, let's make this happen." Oh,
well, here's the thing, though. I mean, about that right there, a person saying if you was in front of me, you wouldn't say that ain't necessarily an invite to. It's not saying to you that you a punk or something. Ultimately, honestly, because a lot of the things, let's just be clear, we wouldn't say a lot of this shit to each other just because the look on the person's face somehow I'm just giving some the benefit of the doubt to the statement. I know that the person was probably saying if you was in my face, I'll fuck you up. But I'm just trying to make it be a more wholesome statement that I know a lot of this stuff wouldn't transpire amongst us if we was in each other's face either, because nigga know they gonna get fired on. So ain't nobody gonna say F your mama right in your face.
Right.
And think you gotta hear the words that I'm gonna beat the shit out. You won't have to hear those words. Because it's just gonna happen.
Look, I talked to Buddy on the panel the other night about that, bro. And I was saying to him, could we piece our little situation up, right? And I was saying to Buddy, like, bro, come on, man. What if you bump into that man's mother on the street, bro? Like, to me, women and kids are off limits, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all was supposed to be homeboys. Like, you don't do that, bro. You don't do that, man. So the man gonna tell me in Baltimore culture, it don't mean nothing. And then
hold on, Pastor. That was Chef that said that.
Yeah. I'm trying not to call names. I don't want to be messy.
But I want to make sure I had to say that.
Yeah. I don't want to be. I'm trying. That. This is how I feel, James. I feel like certain things have to be addressed, bro. Like Cat Williams done led the way, bro.
Man,
you know what I'm talking about?
Hold up, let me just say this. We know from birth, in the African community and African American community, the one thing that you can't say is about somebody's mama. That's universal. That's all.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
That's West Coast to East Coast. So you can't sit up and say because you from Baltimore,
right?
We don't really care about our mom,
right? But I know that. But James,
I'm gonna tell you why. How you know that's a lie? Because that was his go-to. Unc's go-to was your mother. So he knows, just like everybody from east to west, that don't say that because that is the ultimate sin of saying something about somebody that's gonna make them want to fight. You say something about my mama, I gotta fight you.
I gotta
that's
fight.
How I go. So we know the rules of being in this community. So don't try to sit up and play like because you from Baltimore.
Yeah, that's that fake shit. That's more of that fake shit. Exactly, John.
Everybody know that you say something about mama, that's the ultimate sin. I ain't trying to do that.
And I'm already knowing, right? Cause look, they try to, cause I'm Jamaican, but I've been here since I was 14. I'm really an American now. I call myself a Jamaican, right? But they was trying to run G on me like I'm stupid. Well, in Baltimore, and then, Buddy finna come in and co-sign. I don't want to say, we know who, Doug. Doug came in and co-signed, right? And I'm like, really, nigga? You really gonna sit here and try to run G on me like I'm a goofball, nigga? Like, really, nigga? If in real life you say something about a nigga mama, man, it's go time.
But
man.
hold on, now, let me ask you.
Acting crazy.
It don't even matter what y'all do where y'all at. You gonna learn what we do where I'm at. Like, I don't care what y'all do. You not where you at. You on the internet. Right. So you can't run back to what you do where you at. You own the whole world. You subjected to how anybody may respond from where they from. Not where you from.
Listen.
But all of that is fake shit. Well, I'm not, because it seems like we huffing and puffing right now. Right. I don't want people to think that that's what's going on. Like, in all actuality, I just was simply saying I'm tired of motherfuckers trying to be a bully, then they play the victim. When you you push up and you ready, then they like, oh, cats want to slap niggas now. What? Yes, and everybody know why.
And Smash, this is what I'm saying, brother. I brought this up. I know I changed the energy on the panel, but, on every panel I go on, when I bring these things up, it's really because I feel like, in general, all of our cultures, from the Black American to the other diasporan Africans to the continental Africans, right? A lot of us have what we have when we speak about wanting to have unity or Pan-Africanism, right? There are some root issues in our cultures that have to be fixed before we could speak about anything else. This is how I truly feel. You know what I'm saying, Smash? And the way how we communicate with each other and the way how the words we use, people act as if words aren't flippant things. They're not, oh, it's just no. It means something. It means a lot. Right? And that is the foundation of building any sort of uh 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 uh, uh you know uh congruity or togetherness in any nation, in any group. You know, so when
after you young, right? Let me tell you something. What you gonna have to realize, and this is crazy, everybody ain't trying to be unified.
No, I'm knowing, James. But this all I'm saying,
that's the shocker. Everybody not trying. Now let me just say, you got people that have they have alliances and allegiances based on certain things. So it's confusing to some people to just truest or honest, just trying to find a real honest answer, because some people are indoctrinated with Christianity, Garfield. Some people are indoctrinated with Islam, Ngozi. Some people have admixture that they want to adhere to. Some people have offspring that they don't want to
but atheism is a religion too, and Darwin is their God, bro.
You have that, and
atheism is a religion, and Darwin is the God. They be in that motherfucking anthropological book like a Bible, acting like you can't say shit else but that. Cut it out.
And this what I'm saying, Smash and James. There's no way when we speak that we can just act as if it's kumbaya and we got to go along to get along when there's a big pile of elephant dung in the middle of the room. It has to be addressed, man. Well, you know what I'm saying?
No,
it has to, bro.
This is what happens. You have something called fragmentation. You have something where things split based on different ideologies. So let's just go back to
well, see, they ain't making no progress. They don't have nowhere to go.
Lead their ass behind.
This is the thing.
They don't catch up.
They don't fit in with modern European scholars. They would only be able to go stand around, like they would have to be like some eunuchs and shit, like around. You know what I'm saying? Like some bums. They don't present themselves as respectable individuals, even on the scholastic platform. Imagine some white people coming to you like, hey, you know this black language. Prove to my other white people that this don't say white people.
Hold on.
Yes.
Imagine what you would think as a black man. Like, who the fuck is you coming to me? You a clown, first of all.
Hold on. I got one thought on the symposium, Sonaran and Abdullah, right? Let me just see if I can.
Dude, I don't even know why you let him get away with that on that show. I ain't coming on panels that them dudes is on, but he actually tried to act like, no, that was Asar M. Kha. Actually tried to act like Asar M. Kha was reading the thing wrong, and they just manipulate the text and be like, look, you can't even read it right. And say stuff like that, like a bully, and make people think I'm not really going to pay no attention. But since he's acting so forcefully, I guess I believe him.
Let's go over the argument, though. Now, the argument in the symposium was Abdullah and it wasn't Sonaran. It was, hold on, let me just say this. It wasn't Sonaran, it was Abdullah and Diop. Abdullah said that it meant Egyptian. That's what he said, right? Can we at least get that out of the way?
Come on, man. We do this every day.
Abdullah said
you know you're right, bro. Don't even act like they making you think you're wrong.
No, I'm not. Hold on. Diop said that it meant black in some type of capacity.
I was trying to take care.
Huh?
Oh, I was about to. Son of a bitch.
Huh? What's going on?
Hold on. Sadat, you lied. You got a hot mic. Mute out.
No, I was right here. I was right here. I was looking. Yeah. I was just trying to take care of something real quick.
All right, but
hold on. Sadat, you need to mute your mic.
Oh, my bad. I want to ask another question real quick, and then
go ahead.
Check out. Did you get that, Smash?
Oh, let me see. I ain't got my phone next to me, but I normally do. I normally do.
All right. I had to separate the zip code from the rest of the address, and then just sign it for the name that I put at the top. All right, brother?
All right, hold on. I'm going to look now. Hold on. So let's verify. Oh, just 1 second, bro. Yeah, yeah, I definitely got that.
All right.
Yeah, it says
Peace.
for your bro. Okay, yeah, and the zip code right there. Okay, I
All right.
appreciate you. Thanks for all the support too.
Always, brother, always. I'm a mute out and listen up.
Word up. Yeah, and
All
I'm trying. I don't want to use I don't want to vent live, right? Because a lot of the stuff I'm doing is just venting frustrations. It's not like trying to flame the fire or none of that shit. And so I don't want to vent live because it's going to be misconstrued. People going to have to say, oh, let me go respond to that.
Man, they finna take it that way anyway, bro.
I don't care
anyway.
though, because I told you it's hands and feet. I
I told
nothing else.
Cause like earlier I said my buddy, right? I said, brother, if you listening, just know when we pieced it up the other night, I was sincere. So don't listen to this and think I'm coming at you or trying to put you down. None of that, bro. I promise you I'm not. But, you know, the truth has to be spoken. If you come on a panel and say that anything that comes saying African or you're going to dismiss out of hand, I take umbrage with that. And if I don't say something, I'm disrespecting my ancestors, bruh.
But honestly,
I have
you really
to say
not.
something.
That's just one man's opinion, and the person really ain't nobody in this world. Let's just be like, this fake YouTube shit make you think that person's opinion is important. That nigga ain't nobody.
When you start seeing people can't even comprehend the sentences and stuff, you gotta start
exactly. We trying to help them, bro. Like I'm keeping it all
I'm trying to help you, Skeptic. You gotta quit. See, I'm telling you, you gotta quit giving them so much focus. If they can't comprehend a sentence or a paragraph, they are not valuable.
But sorry, you let them off the hook because they was lying to you. They was lying in front of the people, and you didn't pin them to the wall and be like, "No, it don't say what the hell you saying, lying ass." Like it show what he agreed with. Oh my God!
Smash. Hey, James. Hey, James. Go speaking to intelligence, intellect. Right. About 3 years ago, man. I'm not trying to stir no crap up. I promise, man. But bruh, the man. This another one that say you finna slap me, but whatever, right? We was having a discussion about the Moors,
ain't nobody
right?
slapping nobody, man.
Man, I already know. I already told Buddy, dog. You say you finna be in Miami in 3 weeks? Holla at me, bruh. I got too much family. I know too many Haitians down here, bruh.
Man, if you
slap me, bruh.
If you beat that old man up, you'll be dead wrong.
but look,
if you
gonna go to jail, boy, they gonna be like he was.
Bruh, I'm not.
So what you? All right, go ahead.
I didn't bring no thug. That's the thing, though. I'm saying I didn't bring no thug talk to you, bruh.
And all that.
Yeah, I'm respectful, bruh. You talking about you finna slap me, bruh? Like, what I'm supposed to do?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do, bruh?
Let it go, Haskell.
You can let it go though, but mine was less let it goable. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't say nothing about mama, but let me say this though, bruh. Okay, so 3 years ago we was talking about the Moors, right? So Buddy said, oh, they ain't even really take over no territory like that, right? And I came on the panel with Elijah, is his name Elijah Poole? Hold on, let me look. I got the book right here. Man, what a cracker name, man. Elijah Poole, whatever. His first name Elijah, right? And I showed where he said that the Moors took over 2/3 of the Iberian Peninsula, right? Dog, this man said 2/3? That's less than 50%. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God.
Hold on. Haskell, you got to join the Discord, please.
I said, oh my Smash.
This not leaving me in limbo. I can ask
Smash. I said, Smash, James. I said, oh my God.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking to a Cretan.
Hey, I'm about to have to go, man. I'm sorry. I'm about to go watch that damn game. I know my guys in the other room thinking
it don't come on till like 7 though.
Somebody said 1 minute to kick off.
Nah, bro, they lying, dog. It's 6:30 Eastern, man.
I know.
6:30.
It's 5. It's about to be 6 in a minute, so it's probably like an hour to kick off.
Yeah, like an hour.
It's 4:30 in Texas. Cut it out, Smash.
Duh, bro. And then it's not. The kickoff time ain't never on point. It's gonna be at least 15 minutes.
I'm gonna leave this running and go look. I'm gonna make James the host.
But James,
it's probably gonna be another hour or two.
Make host.
James.
Don't feel like I got something to show you.
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, one at a time. Go ahead.
Yo, can I say? Yeah. Peace to everybody, man. I just wanted to, first of all, man, give a little credit where it's due, man. Like Haskell, bro. Man, you be giving them dudes the business, bro. I be cracking up like watching you on there dismantling dudes with critical thinking, but simple ass logic. And it's like they get unraveled every time, bro. So yeah, I just want to give you credit for that. But I wanted to ask y'all, man, like, have y'all noticed that on some of these other panels, and I'm gonna be like Haskell, I'm not gonna call no names, we're not gonna name any shows or whatever, but they have a certain tactic, right? Because we already know they don't have the extensive study of, a person like Smash or Reggie or Asarim Ka or whoever. They use this tactic. They first of all discredit, diminish, and then ultimately dismiss. Do y'all notice that?
Yeah. They already trying to shift the goalpost to say that now you got to have somebody that's an Egyptologist on your show saying what you say to be validated. Now I don't know who they finna bring on the panel to try to validate what they're saying, but we already know what European scholarship says already. They say it's the Black land. Now what we have is some people in our own realm that can read the same text they're reading. And then they're coming up to conclusion based on mathematical equations. How many times does it say this? What does it say in context? They're reading the same text that an Egyptologist can read, which is just another human with the damn degree. Exactly. If you can read, you can read. You can, and then when you read it, that just because you got a degree don't mean that you get a different interpretation of what you read. Reading is reading. So it doesn't matter. Just because Smash them don't have a damn PhD in Egyptologists, if they got access to the same text that the Egyptologists got, we are able to decipher and come to our own conclusion as humans and Africans. That's just how it goes.
Right. Speaking of which, James, man, I know the PhD that Brother Jabbar about to get is not in the relevant field insofar as what we're speaking about now, but nonetheless, you're supposed to call the man doctor, right? When he gets it. I want to see if the people who have Jabbar, I can't wait, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love bullshit, man. I got to get that out of me. I love bullshit, right? But I can't wait until one of them detractors had to get on a panel and talk to Jabari. That saying doctor gonna taste like ass in their mouth, boy. I can't wait.
Yep.
So hold on. I wonder how long it's gonna take Jabari to get this accomplished. This needs to happen fast. I wish it could, because that is gonna be something. When he gets his doctorate, that they won't. Then what will they be able to say?
They don't respect no black person with a doctorate, no way.
Right, because we got Diop and all of them, and they don't respect
it's like they don't. It's like this, man. Me personally, man, I can't take none of them dudes serious, bro. I'm just be straight up, bro. I don't take any of them dudes serious, man.
Me neither.
None of them.
No, see, this is what I hope. I hope that everybody that's in this community is being honest. And see, like I said, there's some people in the chat. They must not even be Africans. It's some people that you can't see them, but they're in pushing their side of a narrative, like people that's coming in from a Chief X perspective, a doctor, whatever, Bonobo or whatever the hell his name is. These people are coming in.
You talking about
these people are coming in and they're being in the chat swaying, and it makes it look like that there is a bunch of our people that's in agreement with Chief X and Ngozi and so forth. But these people have another interest because they're actually not Africans, and they're just in the chat pushing that narrative, and it kind of makes the chat look like our people are in agreement with them. So what I hope is that people that are of African descent listen to the arguments well, and don't just think that we're just trying to make somebody be African because that's what it is. It's so many papers from a genetic side. You listen to the Smash them, read the text. Then you got the linguist going over the and saying, okay, well, why aren't they speaking Egyptian now if they're Egyptian? Why are they speaking Arabic? Why did they linguistic change to Arabic? Because they're Arab. It's just that simple. You don't kill, man. You can go and look. Hold on.
Simple logic.
You can go. You can go and look. Watch this. You can go look at the land when these people. The Sphinx was covered up to the neck. If they was
all of them not Arabs, James. All of them not Arabs.
Well, not all of them, bro. Not all of them.
Hold on. What are they? I'm not saying a totality.
Listen, what I'm finna tell you, they Greeks. Mamelukes?
Mamelukes,
it's all kind of mixed up there.
Okay, well, that's why the proper term for it would be Eurasian.
Okay, if that's what you want to say. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you could just just put them all in a bucket. They're Eurasian. They're more Eurasian than they are of African ancestry. So I would say that at this point, what the DNA says that they're in the 70 to 80% percentile Eurasian DNA.
Yep.
That's why they don't look African, because they're more Eurasian mix. Excuse me?
They everything up there. Up north, they everything up there.
Yeah, Eurasian.
Mm-hmm.
This
That's
is
simple logic.
Simplified and just go ahead and do it just like they're Eurasian.
And they've been the enemy of the people down south from the day we met them.
Well, based on the text that you read, that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The text tells you the relationship when they encounter these people.
I got you remember that bus we was talking about, right? Ty, how dark she was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got something to show you to prove that she was dark skinned. Not just her.
Mm-hmm.
You finna show the screen?
I can't. I don't know. Can I share it on my phone?
I think so.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's
you can.
it's a button down that says share.
I see the button. I just trying to see if I can share it.
Yeah, hit that button that says share.
Let me
and
see if
then
I
hit.
can share it.
Mm-hmm. Once you hit that button, it's going to give you the option to share from a web URL or whatever. Pick screen, share screen, but make sure you get all the porn. Delete all the I was finna say.
I don't know. I don't know. Smash.
He gave you administrative.
He usually, but I never really have to. Let me see what it says. Share screen. It says advanced. It says multiple participants. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Now see if you can share it now. Hold up. See if you can share it now. Did you do that?
Okay, yeah, I can share. Let me see what I can. Make sure I can share my photo because I don't want y'all to see these naked pictures in here.
I was just about to say that, bro. Make sure you goddamn delete all the porno and the Pornhub and
multiple participants can share simultaneously.
Hey, because I almost got caught out. Matter of fact, I did get caught out there one time on the panel.
I think you said that one day. You were like, man, hold on, I thought you was playing.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, you gotta close all that down, man. We men, so.
No, I was just bullshit. I'm finna show you something. Hold up. It's telling me though, Markham. Damn, these a lot of pictures, man. Hold up. Shit.
Well, just using your brain, the fact that when the Greeks and Romans come in, the pictures of the humans change. They start to look like them.
Mm-hmm.
Even on the coffins, they start to look Eurasian or more Eurasian stock. So like they act like that. These people they love red. If you look at their text from what I've heard Smash and them say, they didn't even like red. So why would they pay?
It's telling me Zoom allow me. I can only select the pictures I want to show on Zoom.
Okay, well maybe
I'm gonna select. I'm gonna select a couple of them. Then I'm gonna select a couple of them.
One participant can share at a time. Hold on, let me try this one.
I'm gonna show you what.
Okay, now see what they say. See what happens now.
I got you. Just hold up. I'm gonna show you something.
Says how many participants can share at the same time? One.
I got you.
All participants. He says, who can?
I'm saying I don't mind, but we're going.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you got to use some common sense on a lot of this stuff. And then you got to look at the time and when a lot of these ideologies came into being. As far as like the way they think about things today, this stuff happened. It was written.
You
most
see
of
that?
this stuff. Yeah. Okay. We see some
All right.
some Bowman.
This the 11th dynasty right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the soldiers. That's supposed to be the Nubians, or however you want to call it. But what I wanted to show you was, you see this guy right here going to school? You see that how dark that guy is?
No, hold on, though, contrarian, right? This you sharing this, right?
Yeah, that's me sharing that. This when I went to Egypt.
Now, what I want to point out is they had a way to use different color.
Nah, listen, when I'm
I'm saying that kilt he got on is white. It looked like he got a green backpack with a white backpack with a green. So they have color, is what I'm saying.
What I'm trying to
can you zoom in on the hair right there? Because it looked like the hair is black.
Yeah, it's black. I got some more. I got some more.
Okay, wait. Yeah, get on his head right there.
Yes, I am a dumb man, but me gun far.
Who that?
That's Haskell. Yeah, so zoom in right on his face.
What I wanted to show Haskell is, you remember that bus they was talking about King, Queen, Taiwan, Black?
Right.
This how, when you go to the museum, this how they was painting themselves. The same colors they were painting Queen Tai.
Yeah, but they say her bust is just wood. I don't think they say
okay, but I'm showing you this bust ain't wood right here. This how they were painting themselves.
Yeah. It's probably wood. They just put some paint over it.
This your boy King Tut motor.
Hey,
right
hold
here.
up. Can you go back? Can you go back one picture? Can you go back to the other picture? Yeah, all right. So y'all see the difference, right? Yeah.
Hold on, there was somebody down on the bottom down there. Go back to
all them people the same color.
Exactly.
No, go back to the one you just had with some people on the bottom. No, the other one.
Yeah.
That's what.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one. Not go forward. Go forward now.
Keep
yeah.
Going. One more. Keep going.
Right there. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, you
right
see that? Look at that person down on the bottom down
there.
But they might have
got
scraped off. Hold on. Go down there and see what's going on.
The dark skin got scraped off.
No. I'm just saying. No, we need to zoom down there on that picture. Go down there where he at. Let's see what they looking like.
That's the.
They might have been lighter, man. That's a possibility.
No, brother. The paint came off them.
Nah, you can't say that, bro.
Brother, I was there.
Oh, okay. You took this picture?
Yeah, this me.
Okay. I didn't know that, bro. My bad.
Yeah, that's what
Let me slow down.
The paint came off them.
Okay, word. So you said if you looked a little bit more down on the picture,
you gonna see the dark skin on them.
Yeah, I'm just saying based on what we could see, we couldn't see,
Yeah,
like the brother down there at the bottom was
when you're over there, you gonna see all that.
So where was you at when you took this?
I was in Egypt.
Okay, word.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Man, I didn't know. I thought you were right in the metropolitan like Brother Reggie.
Hell no, I'm over there with you.
Nah, no disrespect to being in the metropolitan or nothing. I'm just saying.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, you was on the land, right?
That's what. Yeah, that's what.
Let me show you some more pictures of the actual people over there. This right here is King Tut Gold Reels. You know that. You know who represent all this now. Hello?
They say this ain't our culture. This ain't got nothing to do. Now watch these folks. Now watch these folks got E1B1A in East Africa at 3100, 3200 BCE. Now we got E1B1A in West Africa today.
Now, James, what I want you to do is read this right here.
I can't read it. Zoom in. I don't know. It said the tomb of Mahafri.
Yeah, this is what they were saying back in the days.
Yeah, you got to read that, bro. That looks kind of small.
Well, the point I want you to say, Mahafri suggested Mahafri may be the son of Thutmose IV and a negress. At any rate, on the I forgot what that was, the Book of the Dead. It go on to say, the detailed examination of his mummy, which showed he died at the age of 28, also showed that he was a Negro, but not actually a Negro. These white folks crazy.
You gotta be joking.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Man, can you zoom in on that? Where that's
I
at?
can't get it no clearer than that.
I know. Well, don't worry about it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Just go where the part where you was talking about it. Where it say that.
It's gonna be
the king.
See,
You already know when they say he was the Theban king. He down there in the homeland anyway. That just gave it up right there.
Can you see that one?
Yeah, I can see it good. I'm just saying it's just small. But don't worry about it.
I want to. Let me share it. I'm gonna show you who they say Muhammad is, though. How
is
you
that my Heffrey?
Yeah, that's the guy, the black guy that was in the Book of the Dead.
Right.
The dark one. They say he was black because of his skin, or because of the.
Okay, now what dynasty? I see it say a dynasty up there. What is that? The 13th dynasty or the 18th dynasty? It looked like the 18th or the 17th. That's a 10, a 5, and what? 3 strokes or 1? 2.
That's the 18th dynasty. Then.
Yeah, the 18th. Yeah, that's the 18th dynasty. Word.
That's the one Chief Excellent was talking about. Yuya and Thuya, all them people.
Yeah, okay, now see, I could pull up the DNA on, watch this, I'm going to show you. I could pull up the DNA on Queen Ty, and that's going to be in question for me based on how they did that. Because, she was supposed to have been buried in Amarna. That's where her original burial tomb was, but when they found it, it was shattered into pieces. There wasn't no damn body there. And then so they
although those Africans was running it up there, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying they wasn't. I'm talking about the fact that they didn't find a corpse of Sakab. They didn't find no corpse at where she was buried at. So they said that they moved her down to the Valley of the King and buried her somewhere in either her husband's tomb. But when they found that body, it wasn't even in no sarcophagus. It was slung over in the corner with 3 other bodies, just like they wasn't even any really, really, really important besides being buried off in the tomb. So they say. So when
these are so-called Egyptians in let me show you some more. Let me show you something else.
So when did you go to Egypt?
Man, I've been over there about 5 times.
Right.
Let me show you something.
Do you go on tours with like an Ash Rock?
Yeah, I went over there
by yourself.
Ash Rock Quays.
Right on.
I want to show you something.
Hey, have y'all seen the mummy? The mummy of Mahirpa?
No. They got the mummy, but he's supposed to have been a Negro, but he's not he's a Negro, but he's not a Negro. These are the Nubians over there, so-called Nubians.
Yeah.
That's me in the middle.
Right on.
That's one right there. Holding her baby. That's her baby right there. That's a Nubian right there. So they come in all different shades. That's my whole point.
That's a good point. So
now right here, these are the so-called Egyptians in the 11th dynasty.
I would say that's the Magi army.
No, that's not the Magi. I'm finished with the Magi. That's the Egyptian right there.
What's an Egyptian? So listen, Egyptians the word don't even exist at that time period. So that's not an Egyptian. Don't say that.
Well, just follow me. We just gonna say Egyptian.
Can you identify them without saying the word Egyptian?
Yeah, I could, but
I mean, let's do that.
I don't want to argue with you on this.
We're not arguing, but we building. Why acting for to be just specific, brother?
Well, listen to me. Just say
because what happens is a lot of times people group the Egyptians as Nubians, and they're really not Egyptians. Then the word don't even exist.
I'm feeling you. So I'm just showing you what they said inside the culture, Egypt. When you go to the museum, they're gonna say these are the Egyptians right here. You see, those people right there, the Egyptians.
What's the name of the country now?
Egypt, and they're gonna say these darker people.
No, it's not.
brother. Just let me tell the story.
Brother, it's the public of Mizraim.
That's not what I'm trying to say, brother. Just let me
That's
tell
what
you
I'm trying to say. Actually, what's the name of the country now? It's not Egypt.
So slow down. Hold on.
What?
Hold on, Eddie. You just came in. Hold on. Let me ask you, what are you trying to say by saying that?
Saying what?
That it's the country of, or what did you say? The Republic of Mizraim.
Well, I'm asking him.
So what is? No. Hold on. I'm asking you.
I'm asking him the actual name of the country. I'm not trying to say.
Okay, now hold up. For layman purposes, everybody on the panel and everybody in the world know the geographical location, the country's name to be Egypt right now.
No.
Right. No?
Egypt is just an English word, brother.
But I'm talking about if we were to pull up a map, what is it going to say?
It's
going to say what you said. If we pull up a modern map, hold on. If we pull up any map, we pull up any map right now.
English map?
We pull it up. More than likely, what humans is going to use is Google Maps. When we pull that up, what is it going to say with that country? It depends on what language.
It depends on what language you pull it up.
Okay, but we speaking. What language are you speaking to me in?
That's what I just said. Egypt.
Okay, yeah. So that's what we're talking about. So in the English language, what language? What is it going to say that country name?
It's Egypt.
Okay, so that's what we talk. We speaking in English right now. Okay.
What's the name of the country, brother? Everybody else.
Hey, Giant, listen. My whole
hold up. What I'm saying though, we speaking in English right now.
You crazy? That don't even make no sense.
No, I'm not crazy because you talking to me in English.
It's the name of the country name.
Listen, now what I'm asking you, Eddie, is to go back and tell us what was the significance of you pointing out that there was the Republic of Mizraim.
If you let me
okay, I'm gonna let you speak. Hold on, country. We're gonna get back to what you're doing, but let's deal with Eddie right quick. Now, what's going on?
If you let me speak without cutting me off, I'll be glad to.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm finna mute out right now and let you do what you do.
So the name of it is Mizraim. That's the name of it.
It's not the name of it.
Okay, well, okay. So does Egypt transliterate back to Mizraim?
I don't care what you doing. It's Egypt right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
Mizraim, the Hebrew for Egypt.
Exactly. So let everybody be Egyptians and go ahead with your story, brother. My fault. I'm just asking for clarity because I know everybody that's you showing let's don't use that word Egyptian. If we really teaching people, let's don't think everybody's a layman and just group everybody for
brother,
easy.
That's not what I was trying to show them, brother. If you had let me finish,
but they're not Egyptians, brother. Let's don't say Egyptians. That's all I'm saying. Let's don't use that word. Because it's a Greek.
So okay, man. I mean, we don't really got to go that far. What term do you prefer? Hold on. What term do you?
Okay, yeah. What term you want me to use then?
Brother, I be studying my ass off, brother. I know all the indigenous terms.
We asking you, what term do you prefer?
Yeah, what term do you prefer?
Let's just use the names of the people that they are.
What term are you talking about? Like,
yeah, okay, I'm showing you. Who you want me to tell you who these people are right here?
What do we say,
know?
What do we say?
You know.
It can be different people, brother, but they dressed in military armor, normally more than likely.
So how long you gonna take us to answer the question? What name do you want to use
to
identify
these people? Want me to tell you who these people are?
They definitely are a group on the Hesse, brother. Let's stop playing.
You sure that's who they are?
Now which one? They look like they're the dwellers to me. So which ones we can break it down into the group they Magi or whichever one you break it down to, but they definitely not Egyptians, brother. That's what I'm saying. Egyptians hired mercenaries. Listen, the royal families hired mercenaries. That's not a royal family.
What's not a royal family?
What we looking at right now?
Can I get back to what I was doing?
These people with these warriors that we're looking at is not a royal family, so therefore we know that.
Okay, well let's hold on, contrarian thinker. This is what we got to do.
These are mercenaries.
Hold on, Eddie. Hold on. You done came in with this thought, right? Can you show us?
We build it.
No. Stop down. Can you show us a picture of some Egyptians? So you said they don't have no warriors. The only warriors they got is Nehesi and Magi. They don't even got no war. Hold up, you saying they ain't got no warriors of their own?
Brother, let's be clear.
I'm asking
a
you a
dynasty,
question.
let's be
Do
clear.
they have
And I'm
any
gonna
warriors
answer,
of their
brother, but I'm
own?
not gonna
And if
answer
they
the way you
do
want
got
me
some
to.
warriors of their own, can you show us a picture of those warriors that you talking about?
Brother, I would be more than happy to answer.
I was trying to help him, but he
No,
jumped
we
in the
got
way.
one right now. Hold up, because let's see how this logic gonna work.
First
I want you to show us. He said that they was.
Talk.
No, he said that these people were from the Egyptian. These were the Egyptian warriors. What we know them to be. You can call them the Hessi or Kemet, whatever you want to call them.
Don't say that word. Don't even say Egyptian.
See, this
you can't, can you?
Well, you can say it in the context of modern language.
You can't stop saying that word.
So we can have an understanding. But anyway, contrarian, can you just chill for a minute? Show us what the difference between these people that you're calling Egyptians and the Nubians. Can you do that? Hold on, slow down. Let him do that so we can look and see what may be the difference.
Let me answer your first question. Your first question was basically what I'm telling you is this. A dynasty is not, I guess, how you're thinking. A dynasty is a ruling family.
Yeah, we already know that, man. You kind of like, right? I'm trying to see what contrarian.
So a dynasty is a ruling class or family.
But hold on, though. He was showing us something that you just came in and let him finish doing what he's doing, and then you could go ahead, Eddie, okay? Because I was interested to see what he was going to show the difference. Okay. So go ahead and show us what the differences was, contrarian, and then you can come back and after that.
So these are mercenaries.
Man, this man
that's
don't know
cool.
what
Just let him finish what he was trying to show, bro. And then you.
What I was trying to show you was these are Egyptians.
Okay.
According to the museum, these warriors right here are the Egyptians.
Look at them shields, brother. They're not Egyptians. Brother.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Now show what's the difference.
Can they be
My
wrong?
whole point is showing you.
Let's be positive. Can they be wrong, brother?
They could be wrong, but let him. But based on what the museum say, he's right so far. So let him finish what he's doing, bro.
And recognize what those shields are and who those shields are attributed to.
Giant,
and that haircut style, we know.
I'm not trying to argue with.
I know that's what I'm trying to get him to stop.
I'm trying to tell him what they say in the Egyptian museum.
That's all he's doing, Eddie. Just chill out. Let him finish what he was doing, and then you can argue after. That's what I asked you to do. Now go ahead.
Because some people think these are the Nehessis. That's not true. These are the Egyptians. You see, they're a little lighter than these ones right here. Right there. These are the Nehessis. You see the difference of dark skin? One of them is jet black and one of them is dark skin.
What do they got? What do they got? What? No. This is what I want to know. What do they have in their hands?
The bows. The bows.
Okay, now go back to the other one. What do the other ones got in their hands?
They don't have the bows. They got the spears. What they call them, the spears. You see the difference?
Yeah, I will go back to the other ones, bro. I just want to look at
the other ones are what
I want to see what they got in their hands. So you
saying
these the bowmen
right here.
That's the Magi, right?
He's the Magi. That's what I was trying to tell the brother, but he won't shut up.
No, listen. Let me bring some clarity to what's going on right here.
Oh my God!
You already presented. Now let them.
Nehesi. There are several groups of Nehesi. There are red and brown Nehesi, which should be attributed to the Eastern Desert, which are the Magi. Then we have the river dwellers. Brother, stop playing, which are attributed to be darker. The river dweller Nehesi are darker tribes in the Eastern red and brown tribes that are in the Eastern Desert. They're all on Nehesi. Stop playing.
But hold up, Eddie. I don't know where you getting.
What do you mean?
Hold up, slow down. I don't know where you getting like somebody got some contention.
You show two groups of Nehesi tribes and act like you don't. What are you talking about? One of them are darker. One of them are the river dwellers, and one of them are red or brown. What's the difference? What are you confused about?
Nobody's not saying that you're incorrect though. Like, why you on here acting like somebody is in contention to what you're saying. You just
Brother,
came on it with some
brother
contention.
just said that I was wrong for calling them Nahasi. They are Nahasi. Both of them are Nahasi groups.
Well, that could be true.
It is true.
I mean, I'm saying it could be. I'm just saying.
The darker the Nahasi groups are to the river.
But hold on, though. So let me ask you this. I don't know what the art meant by how they did that, right? But he's talking about what the museum.
And neither of them are Egyptians. That's why I keep telling you, brother, let's just have a conversation. That's why I be coming on here like, bro, I study every night, brother. I don't like that word Egyptian. It does not apply.
But see, you can't put what your standards is on the rest of the world, bro. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, Eddie.
Without talking me off, brother.
Yeah, because you go over here trying to put your standards on the rest of the community when everybody may not be comfortable with using, I don't know if that's an Arabic term or a Hebrew term or whatever you trying to use.
The right term, brother.
Okay, maybe, but right now, for argument's sake, you know that when we're talking,
don't argue, brother. Let's build. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm not trying to argue, brother. I'm just saying when I hear people saying stuff, I'm a Virgo. I just can't let people just talk and not say the wrong stuff, brother. I gotta correct you, brother. It's a habit. That's all I'm saying. Just be exact. Egypt, the word Egypt don't apply back then, brother. We're talking like 2000 BC, brother.
Yeah, well, we could definitely, the way that those terms are used,
people, brother.
But listen, you don't understand the way that those terms are used.
I'm trying to say, look, it's a different conversation when you use the indigenous terms and just saying everybody's an Egyptian. Them white people said that them people was Egyptians for reasons, brother. You don't even understand. It's everybody. Nobody was an Egyptian. Get that out your head.
Well, you're not understanding.
Get it out your head. It don't exist. It don't exist until the Ptolemies come, brother.
Yeah, well, so you saying that you hold on. Let me ask you this: you don't think we know that? Is that what you're saying?
So why are you using these Greek? Why are you
because we're talking in the English language. Like, what's wrong with you,
brother? When you're framing your arguments, you're making.
But no, you ain't hearing what I'm saying, though. That's what's going on. We're talking in the English language. You came in and muddled up a damn show so we could all say what you want us to say. That's what just happened. You want us to call them Mizraim. Like, who's gonna be like doing that?
No, I don't, brother. No, I don't. And that's if you really, that was the one conversation me and a brother had about what is the name of this state now because the Arab people running.
That was the first thing you said. Hold up. That was the first thing you said. What's the name of Egypt?
Your comprehension might be.
No, that ain't my comprehension. Slow down. Everybody on the panel. Hold up. Slow down. Mute out.
You got to keep it in context.
Hold up. This is what we finna do. Hold on. Did everybody hear him come on the panel and refute contrarian thinking and say, hey, man, what's the name of Egypt? That was the first thing he said. Am I comprehending that right or wrong? Y'all can unmute. I hope.
Nah, you got it right, James. Hey, buddy, check this out, man. What's buddy name?
His name is Eddie.
This is Eddie.
Eddie, brother. Hey. How you doing, brother? Mizraim is a exogenous name, brother, meaning it comes from the outside.
We know what it means.
Hold on, brother. Okay.
I only told him what Mizraim. We only brought it up because he acted like we didn't understand the difference between Egypt and the English word. I asked him.
Right. But look though, Eddie.
I asked him what the word English transliterated back to. Did it translate back to Mizraim? I was making a point that obviously over somebody's head.
Now, I don't think the word I don't think the English word Egypt transliterates back to Mizraim.
Okay,
so
that was the only point that I was asking him.
I don't think so. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know if that's correct or not.
Really, that wasn't even my point. What I was trying to show you. That wasn't even my point. My point was trying to show you the difference in skin. My point was to show you how darker ones and the little lighter ones. That was my whole point, man. God damn. Shit.
So you have it that the Egyptians are light and the Nubians are jet black or dark, right?
Well, that's how it is, yeah.
Right. And what Brother James and others have been trying to show you that it's just not that quite, it's not quite that simple. Do you understand that that's what they're trying to communicate to you?
Who you talking to me?
Yes, sir.
No. What I was showing you was certain part of the group is a lit like, for instance, just say you're a little darker than me. That's simple. That's how it is.
Hey, James.
Right.
I learned from Smash that Rahotep was a Nubian, right? Because I used to think like Eddie too, whereas, you know, because the Europeans, they impressed that in our minds so much. Nubians, black as fuck, Egyptians, light skinned, they what's the name? French Montana niggas, right?
Right.
So I thought that too. So what I'd like for you to do, James, if you could, pull up that bust of Rahotep and what's her name? No Fret, and show him Rahotep.
Hold on, give me a second.
But they used that to say they was
Can I say something real quick?
They use them as like supposed to be like from they supposed to be Egyptian, but they supposed to be like the light skinned ones way in the north.
Hey James, I got some sources I'm gonna show you, but real quick. The thing is, look, brother, there was no such thing as race back then, brother. Everything was basically geographical borders, brother. So
Nobody ever said it was race. Where y'all keep going with this?
Everybody was black. So the Egyptians was black.
Everybody wasn't black.
Listen.
Yo.
Listen. The Tahino tribes in the Delta, they were black because guess what? The Kushite tribes from the C group, they came up there and Merimde and it made them black, brother. The whole Delta, all the area was melanated. People of color, lighter shades, some lighter, some had more, some had less. I'm light skinned. I'm still black. It's all color. They didn't look at it.
Who that speak? That's contrarian speaking.
It wasn't race.
Is that contrarian? Are you contrarian? Who's speaking right now?
No, that's the guy. That's the guy arguing with me, and I've been over there.
Okay, hold on. Slow down. Can y'all see this?
Okay.
So is this what you was talking about?
Yeah. That's a Nubian right there, brother Eddie, on the left.
Who is it?
That's Rahotep.
What dynasty?
Shit, help me out, James.
Hold on, let me scroll up.
She look like she's from the Delta.
You do.
Where you located at? Eddie, he got him messed up. I'm tripping on his wife. So I don't know. It say king of the third dynasty. Well, no, hold on. I must be reading this wrong. This is
this what I got. Just so y'all know.
By all Egyptology. Hold on, let me read this. It says,
just so you know, James.
Hold on, I don't know.
James, just so you know, real quick, just so you know, I got this from Smash, so I ain't verified nothing. Smash told me that
I'm just telling you. Okay, hold up. Let me read a little bit of it. It says Rahotep was a high official who lived at the end of the third and the beginning of the fourth dynasty. So that's the Old Kingdom. It says according to his to tutelary, he was the physical son of the king of the king. It says, although not accepted by all Egyptologists, it is generally assumed that based on the placement of his mastaba at Menderum, Rahotep's father was Sneferu. It says, and the founder of the fourth dynasty. It is, however, sometimes argued that Rahotep's father was Huni, I guess. It says the last king of the third dynasty. This is mainly based on the fact that Rahotep's tomb was located at Menderum, and that despite the absence of Huni's name at the I think at the Mendham cemetery, Huni has been assumed to have been the builder of the collapsed pyramid at the site. So they just going into, so this is interesting, and he's early in the dynasty, third and fourth dynasty. So you can't really deny that. Now what he looking like and what's going on and why some Egyptologists might not accept what's going on, that would be for another discussion. But his wife is looking real wild. But anyway, I don't know what he had going on and where he found her at, but she was looking like that. That was wild.
No,
but admixture.
They were messing with them women from up in the north,
yeah, so admixture and stuff like that is happening at that time. So
yeah, don't get it twisted. Now they was them elites was that's what they like. Ain't no different than black people now. You know,
yeah, it is.
Suppose she was a Khoisan.
Looking like, hold on, that was deep, Babylon Don. But at the same time, that was kind of looking beyond Khoisanish.
But we already know that that's
looking like, hold on, if I gotta
we already know that that's paint, and we already know by way of the tradition of the artwork that they painted the women like yellow, a symbol of the Aru, the heavens.
Let me go
and let me finish, Pan-African James. We don't have to overtalk each other. I just got through saying in the chat that it was stupidness, and I don't want to participate in that. So we know for a fact, it don't matter what you think, or hold on, I don't think. We know for a fact that the art is to depict the woman as lighter than the male. We know that they listed as Nubian people. We know that those are Egyptians. She is not said to be from the north. We don't have to speculate and add all that in. And another thing, this whole north-south thing get defeated. When they say that Kemet is black based on the geography of the Nile and everything next to the right and left or the east and west of the Nile, direct is black, is Kemet due to the soil. And then everything surrounding that is Deshret, is red. So then the Deshret was stretched all the way into the south. That's the Sahara Desert, right? And the north would be the Delta, where the Nile is still black. But yes, y'all saying it's some light-skinned people in the north or some white people in the north. Why do y'all keep playing the game, Pan-African James, letting people come on here with that feelingness as if it's a color associated with northern Egypt and it's a color associated with southern Egypt when we know that's been proven a goddamn lie 1,000 times?
Well, you can't, hold on. You can't say that it's been, hold on. You can't say that it's been proven a lie when we looking at what's going on today. See what I'm saying?
But we're talking about ancient Egypt, not today.
Okay, now hold up. Hold up. When we go into ancient times, you never heard me say that some people 3,000 years ago was white. I ain't said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what we doing because
no, that ain't what we're doing. I ain't did.
What year is the attestation of Rahotep?
Well,
what year is that attestation?
What dynasty they put it in was the third dynasty to fourth, early.
Okay, then. So then, is that not 3,000 years ago?
You correct. But I'm talking
Did you
about.
Say? Did you just say? Did you not just say? Did you not just say that she looked suspect?
Ago, yeah, I'm just talking about what I just
witnessed. Man,
let me go back.
Here,
let me share my screen real quick so we can
wait. How many years ago was it then, brother?
Hold on, slow
brother.
down.
3,000 years ago would be 1,000 BC.
No. Give us the date of the third and fourth dynasty. What year was that?
If we start in the first dynasty at 3,200 BC, then the fourth dynasty probably 34th. I'm showing the map of the fourth dynasty right now. Anyway, but
no, will you answer the question? What year was the third or fourth dynasty, brother?
Probably around 2,300 BC, 2,340, depending on how long you give them a raise of the
kid. No, I ain't looking at the phone or the things. I'm just asking you what the date is.
Yeah, it's around 2,300 BC.
Okay, so then 2,300 BC to today is how many years?
About 4,000.
Okay, so we 1,000 years past 3,000 years, and you steady saying it's not 3,000 years ago. Why do y'all do that, man? You can't even count.
You got to be exact.
Let's move on. Let's move on to something else. I'm not going to play no game. You're stupid and you're dumb and you're ignorant and you play too much. That's the problem here.
1,000 years off. 1,000 years. And you mad at me?
Yeah, it's like 2400 BCE.
Yeah. At least, if you're gonna speak what you. I'm just saying, be right.
Bruh, ain't nobody about to argue that. I'm the mathematician here. I'm the one that corrected you. And if you stupid enough to sit on here to think anybody out there believe what you're saying, you a goddamn fool, just like I suspected. Now, I'm not really talking to you. I don't really know you. I'm talking to Pat African James. You can move over, lady, and find yourself in your seat, girl. Chill.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead on, girl.
This is what I don't
All right,
like.
so
Hold on.
let's
I'm
go
gonna
ahead
have
on
to
Pan
end
African James. Let's have a real conversation though about this subject.
Hold on.
And
Yeah,
let's
right.
talk about
So,
Black
bam.
Egypt too.
So hold on. So we just gonna look at this image right here, right? Now I don't know what's going on. This is all I'm saying. I'm looking at what I'm looking at. And the complexion of this lady right here. Now hold on. The complexion of this lady is very Eurasian in phenotype. She looks like she's in a Eurasian. Now I don't know what you expect for me to do. Like you want me to just lie.
I ain't expecting you to do nothing. I expect for you to read the attestation and read where her name is and see what she was living at and see what she was born at and not sit on here and say,
okay, well now hold on.
Play lookership and say, oh no, I don't believe that. No, I can't see that.
I just said
I'm looking at this lady though.
Hey, James.
I'm looking at this lady
Can I
though.
say something?
Not
Who's the
one
brother?
single fact.
Who's the brothers? Who's the brothers? Hey,
James.
James.
Hold on, everybody.
This is Babylon Dime, bro.
What does she look? Hold on, let me ask you, Babylon Dime. What does she look like?
She look like my sister.
I'm talking about, but based on this picture right here, what
she look like my sister. I already answered. She looks like my sister.
Hey, Jay,
yeah,
the paint one falling off her now.
Hey, Babylon Done. Can I ask you something, Babylon Done?
The museum too, Jay. The paint one falling off her now.
Hey, Babylon Done. Can I ask you something?
You saw the paint falling off him?
Yeah, the paint falling off. The paint. Look at her husband.
Jay, the paint one falling off her now.
Look at her husband. What we think, he got leprosy, or is the paint falling off?
Nah, the paint chipping on. Hey, Babylon Done. Can I ask you something, brother?
Stupid. And look at her ankles. Are her ankles darker than her face?
Hey, bro, can dog hear me? Hey, can you hear me, bro? Babylon Done. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, bro.
Damn, why don't you acknowledge me, bro? So check this out, bro. Would you say, is it fair?
Go ahead on and say what you're going to say. I'm acknowledging you now.
I'm finna say it, bro. Okay, I appreciate that. Is it fair to say that your average Frenchman or French woman has a prototypical look, or there's a predominant phenotype of that nation? Is that a fair statement?
That's the stupidest statement I ever heard, and I don't know what the word average Frenchman or median Frenchman is. I've never heard of it, never seen it. It's not a scientific term. I can't be shown that in any scientific book.
I didn't say average. I said
book. So I said you said, what's the average French? That's what you said.
Let me restate it. I know the word I used was prototypical, right? So I said prototypical, and I said predominant.
Definitely the same word.
So let me use another nationality, right? Would it be fair for me to say that there is a prototypical predominant look of a Haitian person? Insofar as, let me be specific, insofar as hair type, skin color, prognatism, body plan, right, meaning limb proportion, etc. Is it fair to say that there is a prototypical range or predominant range in those peoples? Is that a fair statement or no?
Bro, I'm gonna answer this question one time, then I'm moving on. I'm not finna play that dumbass game with you. For people like you, it's the same reason why I'm already answering the question. I don't need you to do that. For people like you that do stuff like that and ask questions like that, you're the reason why things like racism and racial profiling is in existence right now. You're a eugenicist and a Darwinist yourself being right now. You talk about a nation and say, let me pick another nationality. And then you try to stereotype, calling it prototypical, prototype. I know what a prototype is, and it's not prototypical. A prototype is the first type of thing it is. So you're being stereotypical, not prototypical. And you're saying that the Haitians fit a certain phenotype. And I'm saying, no, there is no certain prototypical, phenotypical, stereotypical, no typical way that you could define what a Haitian person is. And I think I grew up in Georgia. My people up in Florida. I stayed in Havana. And I got plenty of Haitian friends, and I know all of them from the land, and none of them would agree with you. And one of my homeboys named Gino is a Haitian, and he'll tell you you sound like a goddamn fool.
Dumb and stupid, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
But ain't no, I'm already talking, so you're not gonna overtalk me.
A grown man like that, bro. Don't let me get to calling you all type of F niggas and shit,
I'm
bro.
already talking.
Hold on,
I don't care. That don't matter.
Hold on, let me figure this out.
Bro,
I'm gonna end the show because
figure that out.
This ain't what I'm trying to do.
Done, bro. If somebody's speaking to you respectfully, brother, speak respectfully to them, bro.
Well, hold on, let me tell you, I'm gonna end the show because this ain't what I'm on.
Yeah,
so
man.
I don't want to be on here arguing something that ain't no information. Hold on, I'm just saying it ain't no information being.
No more, James.
Yeah, okay.
He talking
I get that, but see, this is what I'm not doing, though,
man.
I mean, you got people coming on here just wanting to argue. And
yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though, James. If you want to argue, you can argue, though, but be respectful. All this dumb and stupid, and don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
I'm going to tell you what you are, because that's what you were when I came on here. You acting stupid, and that's all I'm saying. Stop acting stupid. Stop acting dumb.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop acting retarded.
Y'all have a